Okay, we are live. Hey, welcome everybody to wow, episode 21. We've already done 21, well, technically 20 of these things, but this is Natural Born Killers, our buddy Stupenzo. Gonna be a few minutes late, so we want to kill some time. And boy, a lot to say about this film, which came out in 1994. So I was a wee lad, still in middle school. My first co-host, Lord Toxic. If I was in middle school, like you're like a grandfather or some shit, or
Wow.
uh,
Really? That's how we're going with the 20. That's how we're starting episode
why?
21? Really, Dick? Really?
Yeah, I
That
mean,
kid of yours is going to make you a grandfather before you know it. So,
oh God, you're right.
a
Sir.
curse on both your
I'm
houses.
scared about that. But I mean, this film for us would hold a special place because we are Americans. We're gun toting. Our buddy
Huh.
here, our buddy here, Northern English bastard. I mean, did he even have guns in over where you live? That guy. I mean,
I
We
think the
do,
cop,
but we
the
just have,
cops and the government do, but they don't.
yeah,
yeah,
the street gangs, gang members do in Liverpool. As long as you go to the right people, you can get them. Just
nice,
what
yeah.
illegal.
So, as I said, Stupenzo's killing a couple seconds or a couple minutes with Gord King, and before we, we don't want to make it too late, but there's a lot to say about the film. I figured until he's ready to start watching with us. I mean, tidbits. I think the biggest thing for people is that this is a very weird situation where I wanted to ask Luke and West is that it's the screenplay was by Quentin, and Quentin wanted to get this made, but he couldn't because he wasn't a big name back then.
Right.
So he sold the screenplay for like $10,000, and then as it
Oh,
happens,
wow. That's all?
yeah, and then
Oh, wow.
Oliver Stone, according to this, um, see, so it says
That's crazy.
Tarantino had sold an option for his script to producers Jane Hampshire and Don Murphy for $10,000 after he tried and failed to direct it for a half a million. So what happened is that I know you didn't know this, but I know this as well. That Quentin wound up just calling this film like he disowned it. He says this isn't a Quentin Tarantino film because Oliver Stone made so many changes and so many rewrites to his script. Quentin's like he watches it and he's like this ain't my film. So
Wow.
it's a
So, kind
funny.
of like a Stephen King Shining type of deal, like that.
I pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's even like being Quentin Tarantino said, like he's disowned this film as being his own, so he has considered
Oh,
this,
wow.
and so that is a funny topic to discuss. That if you make a script or something or a story or a book, and they change it so goddamn much, is it really yours anymore?
Yeah.
So I don't know,
I don't
but
know
Yeah,
either.
it does feel very surrealistic compared to Tarantino's other stuff, and they already have this otherworldly feel as well.
I kind of like I feel like, if you look at all of Tarantino's stuff as a whole, I feel like this is very similar to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood
mm,
more than anything else. I kind of feel like it's like that. If I was going to put and maybe a little bit of Kill Bill because they have like the cartoon stuff thrown in there and they have all the different visuals and stuff. That's why I'd need Enzo to like talk about
yeah,
like what kind of different film feed, film frames,
yeah,
all that kind of stuff that I don't understand, but it
Yeah,
it
it's like an
seems like that.
encyclopedia, all that stuff.
Yeah, if you look at this kind of stuff as a whole and the way that they jump from, like the beginning of it is like a almost like a TV movie and or a bad rom-com, and then it turns into like the sitcom type thing, and it's very, like you said, very surreal, but it kind of has that Kill Bill, hyper reality quality to it,
yeah.
you know.
Yes, I mean this was from IndieWire because yes, this was back in 2019. Talking to Oliver Stone, and this came from showrunner from the show Billions with Brian Koppelman, and talked about Quentin. Says that Quentin he hated it so much because what you ended up doing with your honey bunny in Pulp Fiction, the crime as a sacrament of love, is in your script of Natural Born Killers. In fact,
Oh, okay.
it's what the whole fucking thing is about, and that doesn't exist in Oliver's film. No, not at all. Not that I've seen it from beginning to end, Tarantino said. So Kaufman said he walked out and was so insulted that this genius, I love his movies, Oliver Stone, so fundamentally misread why your script that I had read 2 years before matters so much. Quentin says that one of the things about the script in particular is that I was trying to make it on the page. So when you read it, you saw the movie and it was like, why didn't he do at least half of that? It was like done for him. So, time to the 25th anniversary, Oliver Stone broke it down, saying that Quentin wrote the script and when we bought it, it was done legally. A lot of money was paid. His opinion, yeah, he didn't care for it, but I don't know if he ever saw it. He went around and said that, and I don't think it was the right thing to do, but that was one of many problems. But I guess another interview, I read this bunch of them, but Oliver Stone just said, at the time Quentin was 26 years old, he was at a certain place in his life, and he's like, well, I'm a director at 45, and I didn't like the script, so I wanted to make my changes to it. It's like, damn. So it does make you wonder, as iconic as this film is, what would it have been like if it was actually Quentin's original script?
Yeah. I've heard some people like argue that they feel like it's better because it's Oliver Stone. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely not a bad movie by any stretch of the imagination, but I mean, as a writer myself, I could definitely see a scenario in which I would be pissed off if my content was hey Jill, if my content was switched in or modified in such a way that it was almost unrecognizable. I could see that. I could see being like really upset about that. But I think I would also take into account like how well it was received, because it was, and his name's always been attached to it.
Yeah.
I've heard some arguments that say that like Oliver Stone tried to pawn it off as his own material. That seems like really
Yeah.
unlikely. I can't picture that. I don't think that would have worked. But
I sort of get that impression a little bit, because when I saw interviews in the extra features, Quentin Tarantino was barely mentioned. I think there was one mention. It's like, oh, we got the Quentin Tarantino script and we like it, and that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even a quote right here. It said, when it came out in 1994, they asked Quentin. Quentin said he didn't hold back. I hated that fucking movie. If you like my stuff, don't watch that movie. Boy. And there's a lot to go over with that. So why did Quentin hate the film for? His generalized loathing of the film leaves much to be desired, especially considering he also claimed to have never seen it in its entirety. Wow.
Quentin has never seen
Natural Born Killers, the entire
Natural
film.
Born Killers.
Yeah.
I don't know. That seems really unlikely. I can,
according to him,
Can you guys imagine having created something and then like somebody like makes a big screen, you just never, even out of morbid curiosity, looked at it? That seems really, really unlikely, dude.
And he said
I don't
that
know.
it was like done for him. His reaction to the final film, particularly its treatment of Mickey and Mallory's relationship and narrative diversion into a social political realm, suggests a perception of creative betrayal and misinterpretation. Wow. So, given Quentin's tendency to express strong and unapologetic opinions, his dissatisfaction with the film likely made him wary of ceding control of his work to someone else, further cementing his artistic convictions and need for creative autonomy. Wow.
I can sort of see this being originally more like the film Badlands with Martin Sheen and
yes.
Spacey.
That's cool that you know that movie. I'm surprised.
Yeah,
I can't find too many people who. Do you know that movie, Chris? Or Blue Collar? Sorry.
No, no,
good.
not really. No.
It's Sissy Spacek and a very young Martin Sheen.
Okay.
It's very hard, and it's based on a true story. It's very hard to watch in some places.
Yeah.
Plus, that also kind of idealizes a killing spree, a bunch of killers going on a killing spree as well, but it's done a bit more subtle compared to Oliver Stone's, which is a bit more hyper realistic and a little bit more cartoonish.
And that's what it is. It's like, crime is let's see. It was saying it's kind of like, it's polarizing and stuff, but there's a lot on here. Here's a quote from Oliver. I think he was hurt that I rewrote it so much. I told him that I really can't make what he, as a 26-year-old, would make as a first film. As a 47-year-old filmmaker, it doesn't interest me. He further acknowledged that Tarantino was paid handsomely for a screenplay and that he was disappointed about the up-and-coming filmmaker publicly bashing the film without giving it a fair shake. All over the world, everywhere he went, we were hurt by the critics with him saying we had rewritten his script. He hadn't even seen the movie, but he's commenting on me, saying stuff about my films. It was just outrageous.
Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah, so, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm a huge QT fan, but I'm gonna go ahead and side with Oliver on this one. Like, if you haven't watched the movie, if you didn't see it, how do you know it's not? Yeah, you can't say that. You can't say it didn't stick to you, because there's so many Quentin Tarantino isms, or whatever you want to call them. There's so much Quentin Tarantino shit in this. Like, this is, you can show me this.
Definitely. Sorry.
We will definitely take a look at that, JB.
Oh,
definitely.
No, it's a great fucking movie. It's on our, we've got so many films.
But yeah, we do, unfortunately. It's going to be Quentin Tarantino all month of January, and then we're going to be doing like a little bit left field rom-com type, something like that in February.
Yeah.
Then March, I don't know. I was kind of hoping March could be our crime month, or maybe even Irish. Maybe to give it up to the Irish for the whole month and really piss Luke off, or Northern English Bastard off a little bit. Like really pay you back for what you guys did to us. Play a bunch of Irish crime films. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and just hot take. I'm gonna say Oliver's in the right and Quentin's in the wrong on this, because if you haven't seen what he did, then shame on you. You don't know what you're trying. Now, if you watched it and you were like, no, this is not what I wanted for my vision, then okay, fair play. It is what it is. But then again, no one forced you to sell your script, bro. Like no one made you. You wanted to make Pulp Fiction, okay? I get it. It sucks. But you know, Shane Black didn't get to make his first film until what? 20 years after he was selling scripts all over Hollywood. Joss Whedon, same thing. 20 years till he got to make a feature film. So I mean, hey, it is what it is, man.
This makes you wonder too, because it's like, you know, they were saying it didn't do too well at the box office, and critics were panning it. According to Oliver Stone, he did say that during a conversation with Movie Maker magazine, he claimed that Quentin Tarantino was a major reason why the film became a critical failure. Although Tarantino is credited with the idea for the story, he attempted to publish his original screenplay, even though he had forfeited all publishing rights. It says Stone blamed Tarantino's involvement all over the world. Same thing he said. But it is kind of something like you said, I would agree with Stone on this. In later years, Stone became more stoic about the feud. I don't think it's right in our filmmaking culture for filmmakers to trash other filmmakers. I think it's wrong. We take so much shit from the press, so much, especially if you're established, that it's mean-spirited. I never went out with a hatchet for the director because I understand the nature of the medium, which is that it's a director's call. So, you know, these things come full circle. Wow. But maybe because, you know, Quentin, who knows, could have been 26 years old, younger guy and stuff, pissed off the world. I mean, he just, I guess,
I can see that.
I guess you get into the whole, like, you know, this is mine and it's got to be the way I want it.
Yeah.
And I mean, maybe it's like, well, I mean, Stephen King, for example, he hated The Shining so much, he comes out and he does it again, his version of The Shining, which.
Yeah, and his version sucked. Sorry, Stephen. I love you. I love Stephen King. And I love most of his work until he became he got the Trump derangement syndrome. But your miniseries sucked, Stephen. I'm sorry, it did. You're terrible. It was a terrible fucking thing. The Kubrick thing is much better. Now it was sort of redeemed with what's that guy that does all the stuff on Netflix that did Dr. Sleep?
Was it Walt Flanagan or Mike Flanagan?
Mike Flanagan, another good Irishman. He redeemed it a little bit with Dr. Sleep. Really brilliant, because he managed to mold the good stuff from Kubrick's film and the great stuff from the book. I was very pleasantly surprised at that movie. So yeah, I remember, you know, I submit to you guys that I think the reason this movie didn't do very well is because people didn't understand the audience. Quentin had not been, he was not as big as he was, you know, and this came out in 94, and 94 was I know you guys are a little younger than me, but 94 was an enormous year for movies. It was so huge for movies in 94. My sister worked at a movie theater, and she got me in for free. I worked at like Boston Market or something, and I think I was starting to work at the first bar I worked at. And she said, you know, you're going to come watch this new crazy movie, the Quentin Tarantino thing or whatever. And I'm like, what, The Natural Born Killers? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, yeah, I might. And I was like, is it any good? She goes, I didn't like it, but you will. So I was like, okay, all right, fair enough. So I don't know if this came out before or after Pulp Fiction. I'm guessing it probably came out after, and then that's how anyone even knew who the hell Quentin Tarantino was. If you had an opinion, I don't know though. You'd have to look that up to know. I
wouldn't be surprised if it was after. Because
I don't know what came out first.
Yeah, well, they had to attach his name on the posters, hadn't they? So I'm guessing it came out after. Yeah. And I thought, oh my god, Pulp Fiction's great, Tarantino's great. Let's put his name on this next film that's that he wrote.
Yeah, and it's saying too, I mean, okay, so budget was 34 million, 110 box office. So by all accounts, it a triple. So it's not, you know, it's pretty good. It's considered a box office success, but it's not a flop by any means. Rotten Tomatoes, like I showed earlier, Rotten Tomatoes, 51% critics, 81% audience score. So yeah, definitely, you know, it's it was a good film in terms of box office and critical, critics didn't like it, audience loved it. I guess the main problem with the controversy, which Enzo can probably talk about when he gets here, is that I didn't know this, that eventually there were lawsuits against the film because some people they wanted to see the movie and they had to go out and copy what they saw on TV. And this was, not
Oh yeah, that old
yeah. And
chestnut.
this was the 90s where we went into when I was a kid, the whole like, hey, Mortal Kombat came out, and oh my god, the first time video
Right.
game is, because people at this point were used to Sonic the Hedgehog, Mario,
Yeah.
and Legend
Yeah.
of Zelda. They weren't ready for Mortal Kombat, so of course, like the whole like, and that became the whole thing for a good decade. And well, even in
Yeah.
2024, you could debate it. The whole like violence in video games and movies and TV shows. How much is that influencing our youth?
Yeah.
So
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, for sure, man.
and it's something definitely Oliver Stone, when making the film, he didn't expect that. I mean, who would, who expected to make a film about two people killing people to actually start doing it in real life and stuff.
Yeah.
So
It always seems to be the case, though. Look at Clockwork Orange; they had bloody copycats apparently doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're always gonna have sick fucking dummies that are gonna, see something and emulate it, aren't they?
Mhm.
So I mean, like that's not gonna stop. People don't understand. That's not the cause. It's not like they were gonna go, well, I could go to church today, but no, I just saw Natural Born Killers, so instead I'm gonna go, on a shooting spree. Like
Yeah,
that doesn't equate, because if you had Mickey and Mallory, if you had Juliette Lewis and Woody Harrelson out there mowing their lawns every single day, showing, you think that all the kids would just get on lawnmowers and be like, oh, well, I'm going to go mow the lawn every day because Mickey and Mallory did it. That doesn't follow. It doesn't fly. So, sick fucks are always going to do sick fuck things.
Yeah.
So,
because there's people that would have done it regardless. They just,
excuse me.
half the time they're just using it as an excuse to get off their crimes.
Yeah. Which I noticed right here. So the film was banned in several countries, which, again, America, like, be happy we can watch TV or movies when we want to. Like, Jesus, man.
Yeah.
I'm
glad I have this on hard media and it's not something that's
really
streaming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plus, why is it just this film that has to be the cause? Because there's tons of other films with violence and gun and
well,
guns
it's
and
like
gore
anything.
also.
It's low hanging fruit, isn't it? It's the fact that they've got killers in the title. So it's just like, it's really easy. Mortal Kombat, if it was called something else, it would be a little less, it's the stuff like, the brilliance of this is stuff like getting Woody Harrelson, whose dad was a convicted murderer, as the main character.
About that.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically it was some school shootings. Of course, everybody knew. Well, they didn't know them, but we know now about the whole infamous Columbine, and that was and of course it doesn't help that these teenagers were telling the media outlets and stuff, telling friends, oh yeah, I'm going to do this because I just saw it in a movie. So it's, boy. Eventually, I'll pull this up. There was some lawsuits. The lawsuits were dismissed though because they wouldn't hold any water. You can't.
Oliver Stone's argument in court for those lawsuits, it says here on IMDb, was that the film is a satire on how serial killers are adored by the media for their horrific actions, and that those who claim the violence in the movie itself is a cause of societal violence have missed the point of the movie entirely. Well said, Oliver. Good for you, buddy.
Yeah, not good. And it is. Well, we can talk about it till Enzo gets here. Like Luke was saying, people, the premise of watching the film is that did you ever take it, Wes, as like a modern day Bonnie and Clyde, or was it something different?
To be honest, I didn't actually see Bonnie and Clyde till after I saw this movie. I mean, I'm obviously aware of Bonnie and Clyde. I actually took this as a modern day, that Martin Sheen movie, that Badlands. I took it as that because I had seen. Is that what it's called, Luke? Badlands?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. I'm sorry. Yes. I took it as a modern day Badlands because that's what it seemed like to me. And I thought it was, I watched it and my sister asked me, she's like, so did you like it? And I'm like, I did. I loved it. I thought it was great. She goes, I knew you would. It's that weirdo shit that you like to watch. And I was like, yeah. I was like, it was very Quentin Tarantino-ish, which is again, so surprising that, they Quentin doesn't like it. By the way, Enzo said that they're just wrapping it up. So if we want
Okay.
to start, he doesn't have a problem with that. He can
Okay,
jump
yeah, I'll
in.
catch up. All right, yeah. Yeah, so well, before we talk about that's say watching the film, it's like,
Excuse
it's funny even in 2024, if the media, especially now social media, but back then the media can portray people a certain way, and it's not outside the realm of possibility to have a story where the media could take two, deranged people, make them out to be heroes, make them out to be rock stars. That's the vibe I get from the film,
Yeah.
you know?
Look at the Clintons. Look at Obama.
Oh
Come
yeah.
on. Hello.
Media still makes them out to be like some bloody saviors for humanity, and they're not. They're complete monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got lots of people. It's like the Orange Man says, and when he was asked about Putin, and they're like, well, Putin's a killer, and he's like, well, there's a lot of killers. I'm a
Yeah.
killer. You have a killer literally on your stream, and not a killer for a
That's why we're
good
punk
cause.
rock.
All
A
right.
killer for money. People paid me
Well-
to do it, and I did it. So
Open up my brand new bottle of Santa Piss right here, which is
Santa, you fucking- I swear to God, if there's a, I have worked at bars since I was 16, and I have never seen anybody with as much. You have more types and styles of alcohol than Batman has weapons. You're the Batman of drunks,
Yeah.
basically.
All right, guys. All right, so if Wolf said Enzo will catch up. If you guys are ready, see my cursor right
I
here
see your cursor. What are you watching it on, though? It might be different than
on Voodoo. So
all right. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit play when I see yours says Warner Brothers Presents. That's when I'm gonna hit play.
Are you
So-
are you synced up, Luke?
Yeah, I'm synced up. It's on the Warner
All right.
Brothers logo
Okay,
now.
you guys, will you see me right here? It's gonna go 3, 2, 1, and all right. That's where we're at.
Okay, I'm the black and white Warner Brothers Presents.
Okay.
Is where I am.
Load up.
Special shout out to again Game Nut in Lawrence, Kansas for providing me with good hard media at a very affordable price.
There we go.
Boom. And
Okay.
we are synced up, my
Oh, wow,
lads.
cool. All right, start the timers.
Leonard
it.
Cohen
So
at
what
the
is
beginning.
what is music, baby? I've been. So, and as I said, a lot of these films, I haven't watched them in a long time because, like the audience and, I like kind of like, I've seen this film obviously, but like, when you haven't watched a film for 10, 15 years, it's kind of like going in fresh. I remember some parts of it, but, I don't want to know every scene, every line of the film because it's fun.
We got apple,
Pie.
cherry.
Wow,
Woody Harrelson.
they did a good job finding this like southwest diner like waitress with like the busted tooth.
Yeah.
This is great. This is good casting right here, man.
I tried captioning. I did like real quick how it goes between color and black and white real fast.
Yeah.
For like 3 seconds.
Like Kill Bill.
Yep. Yeah. Boy, Oliver, I guess. See, like, who started that trend? Oliver or Quentin?
Right. Exactly.
It's Mabel.
I like how this doesn't totally feel like an Oliver Stone movie either, because when you've watched Platoon and Born on 4th of July, they feel very grounded compared to this one.
Yes, this one's very what's the word I'm looking for?
Hyper realistic.
Yes. Did you guys just catch that what we just saw? Right before this scene? They had that guy that they meet in prison later. I forget his name.
Yes, but it's like I said,
he was just sitting there. He's sitting there. They walk by him and then he fades away.
I have to ask you, Wes, Juliette Lewis. I mean, what's your take on her? Like, I've never. I think she's pretty, but I just never got the whole like.
I had a huge crush on Juliette Lewis back in the day because she was on some sitcom that I watched, and then I saw her immediately on Christmas Vacation in like '88. And I thought she was really cute. And so I've kind of followed her career. But now, she's definitely a brilliant actress for sure.
Yeah.
But as far as like, she's not hot anymore. Like that was my chief complaint about Yellow Jackets is that she was supposed to like still be hot and she's not that hot anymore. She's like the years of smoking and drinking has taken a toll on her. So, I mean, she's really hot here. She's hot as fuck here.
She was.
Well, I said, yeah, she's never been like my type. But, like, I never called her ugly, but definitely it's like she's I respected her more as an actress than a sex symbol.
I think she's peak hotness in From Dusk Till Dawn.
Pretty young in that film, so I mean, what else? That's kind of the whole
From
running
Dusk Till
joke.
Dawn came out after this, bro.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, I
Well,
thought
what-
she was a teenager when I
What
saw
that
her.
was the whole premise
She was
of
really
what
young.
made Quentin creepy in the film was like she's supposed to be underage. He's hitting on her. That's like
Right.
what
Yeah.
she's playing a character way younger than what she actually is.
I think Woody
Damn.
Harrelson was playing the nice guys a lot in movies before he did.
Oh
this.
yeah, before this he was
Yeah.
Woody from Cheers, man.
Yeah, no, he was
Yeah.
very funny in that. Yeah, it's kind of like the dumb guy, but he was sweet as well.
Yeah.
It's
He was
funny how
likable.
many people they tend to forget Woody Harrelson. They forget his comedic chops because the guy's had such an interesting career, which is in a good way. Like he's done a lot. That he's not just a guy who did.
He
Cheers,
kind of
you
really
know?
went through it with this movie because he kind of had to channel his dad a lot,
Yeah, well,
and
Caps is
he
wrong.
Yeah.
really went through it, and
he-
he had
he
some
was
tough
like-
times.
Yeah, he was wondering. He was wondering why they cast him in the movie, and all of a sudden, I was like, "I see darkness in you, boy."
Mm.
That's exactly what he said to him.
Yeah.
Now, are you okay with Wes with her beating this guy up? I mean, she's got
Yeah,
she has-
because look at this guy. Look at this
Okay.
guy. He's nothing.
So
She
she's
got the
drunk as
drop.
well.
She got the drop on him and got some good hits first. Plus, she's a psycho.
oh shit, got right in the foot. Ugh. Damn.
And I don't think this guy's, even with this guy getting his ass kicked, is taking it that seriously.
Mm. Man, great scene. Shit. What the? What's weird is like you guys are saying, it's like from I guess Oliver Stone rewriting so much of the script, it feels like a goddamn Quentin movie.
It does. Like I don't
Look at this
see the
shit.
problem.
Does almost feel like a 1990s music video. The
But
way
it's like-
it's
it
shot,
feels
the
like- it
camera
feels like,
keeps tilting back and forth.
Yeah. It's like to me, I'm looking at it's like almost like a gun-toting like version of Kill Bill without the swords.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, I guess Quentin's like he's being the artiste and stuff, but a lot of these guys go through that. I mean, James Cameron, even recently, Critical Drinker said that he goes, people put up with James Cameron because the box office results prove it, but he goes, as soon as Cameron starts making bombs, he goes, nobody's going to work with them.
Yeah.
But makes you wonder, man. Like Cameron, the results, the end results speak for themselves. Damn, this poor woman.
I don't know what this did at the box office. I don't know what it did in the awards time, but I do know MTV Movie Awards. This thing cleaned up the following year.
Well, that's what we said.
MTV Movie
The
Awards.
box office it tripled its budget, so that's considered especially back in the 90s, a very good success.
Yeah.
For this film to make 130 million, then you factor in VHS and DVD sales. It's did pretty successful film. And it could have been, also with a controversy, like we said with Joker. Joker, I did like the film, but a lot of people said that they wonder if Joker did $1 billion because the whole like, oh my God, Joker's so hyper violent. Don't go see this film. It's gonna be copycats. And like,
Yeah.
I watched Joker and I'm like, Jesus Christ, compared to this film, the Joker's PG compared to fucking
Yeah.
Natural Born Killers. And
Yeah.
I did
Uh-huh.
like Joker, but it wasn't like, oh my God, it's gonna like be serial killers dressing like clowns but it
Yeah.
makes you wonder the whole thing where like people they warn you don't go see it. Now you want to see it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I almost wonder sometimes if there's stuff like that that's like they're doing on purpose just to get people to watch it. You know what I mean?
I mean, bad press is
I
good
can
press.
buy that.
I did like this whole like the way they're like purposely showing, like the whole green screen in the background, almost like a TV or a
You
movie
really got to
projector.
watch a lot of the background stuff. Like a
Mm.
lot of the background stuff informs the rest of the film.
Mm.
So, like for instance, that thing with what's his name, the guy that goes with them on the killing spree at the end, he was just in the diner, but then he disappeared.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So,
Well, ask you ahead of time, Wes. I forgot. Is there any like nudity shots in this movie? Because it's been so long. I don't remember any. So
I don't think so.
Oh, you did start it. Okay, thank God.
Yeah.
I was like, how did you guys not start it yet?
There he is. There's
Well,
my
well, there was-
special boy.
There was good stuff talked about beforehand. So with the whole controversy, so we did, we killed a good 10 minutes.
Okay. Cool.
Well, he is
Right
extreme.
there.
You gotta
It's a story
understand.
by Quentin
Enzo,
Tarantino.
Enzo is in very high demand, guys. Super
think
high
he- he-
demand.
Yeah,
really
doing
is.
well, man. Doing well.
That's why I said for Enzo, I don't mind because his as much trivia as we covered, I'm sure Enzo probably knows about 200 things we didn't.
I'm
cover.
sure he does as well.
Maybe.
I'm sure
Maybe
we
not.
only hit the tip of the iceberg, as they say.
How many minutes are we along into this film? We just
let's
got
see.
the director's cut,
I
the
am
director
at-
credit.
Eight
Just on
minutes
the
and
opening
35
credits.
seconds.
No, they just did their first, the first murder of the movie
I
anyway.
say rate. Here, Enzo.
So
That's where I'm at.
not too
Yeah.
far. Not too
Yeah,
far.
I'm right around. I'm close.
There we go.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
I'm
Too
we talked-
far
already
in.
synced up. I'm already
So-
synced up.
Yeah, so we were just talking about the whole Quentin disavowing the film, the lawsuits involved and
Of
stuff,
course.
the box office and shit, and it's like we said with the opening scene in the diner, it feels like a Quentin film for a film.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
it's
can't.
not,
I can't find any fault with the whole Quentin. I cannot, not at all. So I don't know. I really feel like Quentin's a bit of a fucking crybaby with this. Sorry,
Goddamn.
Quentin. I love you to death, man, but I think
Uh,
you really we're being a baby about this.
especially because if he's 26 years old and the film came out, and even in interviews in 2019, 2020, he's still pissed off. Like 25 years later, you're still holding that grudge, dude. Like fucking
Yeah.
let it go, man.
Let it go, dude.
You've had such a great career, man. Especially, I'd want to have myself attached to this film, but
I mean, it's one thing. It's one thing if someone takes your movie and then they turn it into dog shit or whatever, and then
Oh, here we go.
you're like, hey, that's not what I intended for my movie. But if they take it and it's well received and it does well, shut up.
man, have a fucking drink for Rodney, man. God damn, what a
It's
legend.
my favorite part of the movie, Rodney's performance, and he didn't understand what the hell he was doing when he was making
Really?
the movie. Yeah, he had a hard time doing this stuff because he didn't get the joke really.
Mm.
And naturally, like his character is despicable and strange. And
Yeah, did he not know he was the bad guy in this? Or
well, no, it's just like he didn't understand the idea of like he's going to be this disgusting character, but we're going to be playing it up like a sitcom.
Mm.
He's like, I don't
Oh.
understand. He's like,
Yeah.
try to be funny, like try to do it funny.
Oh.
And they're like, I don't what? It's hard.
Jill says hi,
Rodney
by the way.
Dangerfield is not a monster.
I like
Damn.
him.
He is in this. A damn good one too.
Yeah.
Called her a
He-
hooer, like the whole you hooer.
Wasn't
Yeah, who are?
yeah?
Good calls, laddie. You'll be missing
Who is
the yoke, yeah.
Charlie?
Wasn't it you or Blue Collar that said in another stream they should have comedians play more like psychos or whatever because they're really good at it or something? Or
I'm-
it was one of y'all said that.
I'm pretty sure Enzo. What's one thing we've always agreed on, but even you, Wes, is that comedians, for some reason, make very good dramatic actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're all fucked up in the head. This is why, like, yeah. I mean, they're able to like.
I
their
feel
brain
like one of you
sometimes
guys
goes-
said it about something we were watching, and it was like it was a guy who usually did comedic roles, and then he did something really dark, and you're like, oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't remember
it's
either.
all, but there's so many. But there's been so many funny actors. Whether it's Bill Burr on Mandalorian. I mean, John Candy and
Oh
Oh,
sure,
shit,
yeah.
Steve-
Bill
Steve
Hader
Martin.
and Barry. Bill Hader and Barry,
Christ, yeah.
brilliant.
I
He's
still
fucking
watch it,
brilliant in
and you and everybody who's told me who's watched Barry raves about how good he is, and
He's amazing.
Must be done.
Enzo Jill says hi, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, hello, Jill.
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah, I love this lady too. The assistant
Yeah.
from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
yeah.
Yeah,
Being
she's been in a
crazy. And
few
of course,
John Hughes movies.
Like you guys said, man, Rodney's such a piece of shit so far, man. Wow.
this is a story of how they met, though. Love at first
Well, I
sight.
mean, if we're being honest, she's a piece of shit too. He's sitting there
Yeah.
talking about
Of
going
course.
down on their daughter, and she's like, "Oh,
buddy.
honey,
Oh,
hey,
right.
CLS
Yeah, the mother-
Studio, I watched your thing on your video on villains today. I'm going to share it to the great fucking video, man. Great video. Your villains compilation. Loved it, dude.
Mm,
Loved it.
Good. I'll check it out too, man.
I'll
I was-
share it with you guys. It was
Yeah,
really
I'll-
good. I saw it, or I've basically been doing nothing all day because it's been snowed in.
Yeah,
Going to the gym and grabbing something to eat was like literally all I've done today.
that's
Now-
Rod's been streaming. Yeah.
Woody Harrelson, you talked about his father, about how his father was literally a
did.
hitman.
Yes.
Well, Woody Harrelson was cast because Oliver Stone thought he had like violence in his eyes, which is
Yeah.
kinda-
yeah.
Yeah.
Blue Collar said the quote exactly, actually, a little bit ago.
Oh wow, cool. Also, it's fun because he went from Cheers. you know. To
Yeah.
I said that. Okay, listen,
Yeah.
man. If you're not gonna listen, we're letting you come in late. You're
Good.
not just gonna like eat,
30
like
minutes
do
late.
all the stuff that
Good.
we've already done. Okay, come on, man.
Well, Rodney Dangerfield wrote all the filthy stuff. His character said.
Really? That's awesome.
That's fucked up. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie.
He just told
Yeah, rest in
Dangerfield
peace.
like you're gonna play the father from hell. So
Yeah.
Oliver Stone just kind of gave him the reins.
I mean, it's fucking food here. You pray after you eat.
You pray after you eat there.
How did I know you were gonna start doing the accent? As soon as I heard Rodney, I was like, I'm just waiting for
I get
Blue
no
Collar to
respect,
start
yeah.
doing the fucking New York accent.
Yeah.
Dude, what you guys? I love the movie Ladybugs. with
Yes.
Rodney
We're
Dangerfield.
gonna watch that eventually.
Dude, let's do what we watch of that. For sure.
Because that'll never get fucking made today. You know, goddamn well it wouldn't.
Yeah, it would, but it would be told. It would be told. The whole point would be like, you know, the son learns that to appreciate cross dressing, basically.
Yeah. Hey, I love Mel. That stupid bitch.
Sucker. I broke her in and he grabbed her. I'll fix his ass too. Call the cops.
The music, the Ren and Stimpy
I
soundtrack,
know.
and all the credits. It's like, yeah, the little backstory, how they met and ran away.
I'll fix
See,
it too. yeah.
that's funny.
Oh.
The Coca-Cola Bears thing.
Yeah.
I was obsessed in the 90s with the Coca-Cola Bears commercials, and everybody was always buying me Coca-Cola Bear stuff.
Yeah.
I love
Now
that
I
she's
know you're
jerking
gay,
them off.
Wes. Now I know you're gay, Wes.
Shut up, man.
I'm just joking. No, but what's crazy about Coca-Cola is they didn't realize what the hell the movie was
Yeah,
totally going to be.
yeah.
When they signed off for that, they were horrified when they saw this movie. They're like, "What?" Let alone the Christmas Coca-Cola, you know, the polar bears, you know.
Ugh.
Boy.
I love that they're having this intense conversation. She's jerking him off.
Yeah.
Of course. I mean,
That was young 90s. Come on.
conjugal visit.
Yeah.
Conjugal comes first.
I may have seen things on my conjugal visits.
Please elaborate.
Can I help
Please
you?
elaborate. I want to hear specifics here. What's going on? What's
Well, you
crazy
know,
shit you
it's
see?
funny when we talk to like sometimes you have like a couple conversation with the guards there and stuff, and like you look over and two people are making out and stuff, and yeah, it's good conjugal visit. Yeah, it's a sister though. What?
Oh, Jesus.
I'm not joking. Like,
What fucking prison
hell.
were you at?
Oh, boy.
God.
the things people will do to smuggling drugs. What's the best way of smuggling drugs is, through friggin' open mouth.
That is not the best way to smuggle in
I mean-
drugs. The best way to smuggle in drugs is to have the guards bring it into you.
Well,
yeah, I'm
that's
gonna
it.
have to agree with Wes on that one.
I almost
Do
said
you
up
want
your ass.
drugs that were stuffed up someone's ass, or would you rather have these drugs that a guard just walked in here?
Came out your sister's mouth. It's better. Yeah.
I'll take the drugs that weren't stuffed in an orifice. Thank you.
Yeah.
I could see two guards like watching a couple of inmates making out. He's like, "Hey, should we break that up?" And he does a roadhouse. Nah, fuck them. They're brothers.
Yeah. Yeah, we even had this we had this guy in there called Vicky, and Vicky had he had a bigger chest than my sister's. So yeah, whenever
Dude,
Vicky,
what prison were you at? Jesus.
it's New York State, dude.
God, I'm
What-
glad I was in Florida
New
State
York, New
Penitentiary.
York.
But the guards would have friggin' fun because sometimes Vicky would talk like this all the time, but of course when she gets pissed off, she turned into Bruce. And then he
It's
has
a
a self
tornado.
belly and and he'll like hey,
Yeah.
like, they would call Vicky different words I can't say in YouTube, and they hear like oh my god, you're so mean to it. You're so mean to like what hell did you guys say?
Did you guys talk about the editing, the cuts, the number of cuts in this movie?
Oh my
No.
God.
3,000 cuts. in this
Damn.
film. Most films have 600 to 700 cuts.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's crazy shit. A lot of
Mayor
hyperkinetic. This is
Baysore got in
before
trouble for that.
before Chris Nolan doing Batman Begins. You know.
Yeah.
Bayshore is a town here in Kansas.
Sure.
Small town. I'm assuming she means got in trouble for messing with the brother, or what are we talking about, Jill? Or
we talked
he
about a lot.
allowed a conjugal visit, or I don't follow you. Bayshore is like you could throw a rock and like that's like
Yeah.
its big thing is the Sonic in Bayshore. So
But they went animated too. Oh my god.
yeah, I told you.
Dude, this
you.
is fucking Kill Bill. Like Jesus
I just
Christ.
posted that this movie took 11 months to edit. That's
Mm.
insane.
I could see that.
But Oliver Stone is a heavy drug user and crazy bastard.
Tatanka. Right. God.
Oh,
In his
Oh,
fucking, in his
okay.
fucking greasy
Alright.
vest.
Smoke
he's
stuff.
all sweaty and his balls hanging out.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
looks like a guy who
Splaying.
rapes his own fucking daughter and
His
all.
clothes are filthy.
Don't say the R word on YouTube.
Going
out.
Alright.
You ain't getting out there.
Oh, fuck you, YouTube.
Yikes.
Yeah. Just a prick I want to see. Damn. Hit him right in the head with the tire iron.
I feel like that would have dropped him. Like, what is going on?
Roger's a
Dude,
big dude.
He's
I mean,
too
it
drunk.
doesn't.
It's very cartoonish though, like the back him and he turns around going.
I really feel like that would have been the end of that right there, but
Yeah.
whatever. Maybe he only glanced him with it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely this is very cartoony. That's what I'm saying. Like, people are taking it seriously. It feels like a satire film.
The fucking mum with no fucking hair.
Damn.
So this is what's called vertical cutting, where we're cutting to black and white and color and repeating lines and stuff.
See,
It's,
didn't I say once we got Enzo on here, because I was telling him what I
Christ.
liked about this movie, about how they have all the, I was like, I need Enzo to come in with all the technical names for all the different like editing.
Vertical cutting. It's a it's a
See?
technique to create an
I told ya.
outer moment.
I told you.
know, it's jarring. You're welcome.
Damn. We stuffed a sock in our mouth.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, it's setting her on fire.
This is a bad way to go right here, man. This is not a good, fun way.
God.
Yeah. Being burned to
Never
death
did nothing.
by your
Why
own
is
water.
I've had to adjust mine twice. Why is your cut going faster than mine? I don't understand that when we started at the same
Maybe
time.
it's lag.
I
Something
know.
from the internet.
I'm having
No,
that- I've
yours
had
is
that problem
going
a lot.
faster than mine. And mine's hard media. I feel like you got I think you got like an edited cut. That's what I think.
I mean, I'm watching on Voodoo. Like,
Yo, yeah, you're ahead of me too.
really?
I think yours has
How
been
long is your total? How long is your total?
There
It's,
you
total
go.
deadline?
Thank you, Enzo.
158.57.
me
No,
look
ours
up.
is 2 hours and 2 minutes.
Yep.
3 seconds long.
Fuck.
That's why. That's why.
We're watching some kind of director's cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
forgot.
don't
the
think
original
Suck,
one.
bro.
I think his is just like this is why I don't trust streaming media.
It's okay. It's
Mm.
okay. I'm in sync now. I just
Yeah.
skipped 10 seconds ahead because I'm.
Yeah.
But I've already had to move mine ahead twice. It's crazy.
Why didn't know there's any kind of director's cuts neither though? Did you
There's
say
probably like random shots of violence that are edited out or something.
Mm.
No, we're
Who
not
knows?
watching a director's cut, Chris. I'm saying like your regular
Yeah.
cut has been cut more than our regular cut.
I'm in sync now though.
Yeah, I did try getting this on physical media. I am now watching this on one of the sites Enzo recommended me to.
Ah, Arr, you're at
I
one
really
of
tried
those
getting
sites.
physical.
Are
Yeah,
you
I
at one of
really
those
tried.
sites, are you, matey?
I
Are you
tried
Yeah.
getting
Is what
we're
physical.
using.
I tried
I'm
getting
streaming
physical,
mine.
but it was
Mine's
not
legal from
available.
Voodoo right here, okay? YouTube, take me
Well,
down.
and look what happens.
Wait, it's 2 minutes shorter. Come on.
Luckily,
Yeah, I mean, I'm in sync again, so I mean, I don't care. What do you guys have your own
Yeah,
problem.
if I go
Privately
out of sync,
owned.
I'll just sort it out. It'll
Trust
be
me, West.
okay.
Nobody
I'm gonna
notices 2
top
minutes.
off my coffee.
privately owned small business, Lawrence, Kansas, Game Nut.
But the truth be told, I wouldn't even know how to set up a damn DVD player to a computer like this and stream it, so it's just easier watching it online.
Man, tell me about it. I tried to hand one of my fellow bartenders, who's a friend of mine. I tried to give her a DVD for her birthday, and she goes, "What the hell do you want me to do with this?" I was like, "It's a movie I thought you would like." And she goes, "How the hell would I play it?" I was like, "You don't have a DVD player?" She goes, "No." I was like, "You don't have a game system or a computer?" She goes, "I don't have anything that'll play a DVD." I was like, "Jesus."
I'm not even like joking. Besides my PlayStation 5, I don't. None of my friends, family, I don't know a single person with a DVD player.
Wow. Well, I mean, I don't have a DVD player either, to be fair.
Yeah.
I have a Xbox, but still, I mean,
Yeah, but even now, it's like, well, for my kid, I bought my kid the Xbox with the digital only. Like I have the Xbox with the disc, but the one it was $200 cheaper to buy the digital only one at the time period. I'm like, hey, I'm not going to spend $200 for a fucking DVD player just to have that option on there.
yeah, I hear you there, but still, man, I feel like I just trust hard media more.
Oh, I definitely agree. I'm just, it's.
Yeah,
But, well, we just seen it for 2024. Best Buy has officially removed all of their music CDs.
Yeah, I
and all
heard.
their DVD
I
sections are
heard.
all gone, and Blu-rays are gone, HDs. So
Which is crazy because
It's
the Best
happening.
Buy ain't doing shit here. The Best Buy, like many more people go to Game Nut where I go than to Best Buy. I don't know anybody who goes to Best
fuck
Buy.
you. I went to Best Buy over Christmas vacation just get my kid a cheap laptop. Which again, cheap laptop was $500.
Damn.
But besides
Damn.
that, yeah. But besides that, like, I mean, Best Buy, besides buying some TVs or some stereo shit, like, yeah, I have no reason to go there.
$500. Jesus.
That was on sale.
That's I spent 150 on my laptop.
Yeah, but it was Christmas, so.
Woo.
Is
Oh,
anyone
even-
up to Robert Downey Jr. right now?
No, right now I'm looking at. Oh shit, Luke. Right, that's where we're at.
After that, there was just no stopping Mickey and Mallory.
Yep.
Can we all marvel at how good his Australian accent is in
Yes.
this?
Yeah, it is. It's very good.
He's a great actor. He
Yeah,
is a great actor.
I forgot it
American
wasn't American.
Maniacs.
Oh.
Charles Manson. There you go.
Was his
Richard
career
Ramirez.
still kind of in a slump around this time? 'Cause I know
Um,
he had his real bad coke addiction.
I don't
then.
know. He definitely was still on drugs. I don't know. I really don't know where he was at with this at this point.
Mm.
It was kind of on again, off again with him.
Shiprock, Sheep Springs.
But this is like that thing where you have the news reporters who are like trying to be a celebrity in them themselves. It's like, oh God.
Right. Like
Yeah, was
Geraldo
it
was.
hard? Was it hard? Oh, I forgot what.
Hard copy.
like
hard copy.
Hard copy. That's it. Yeah.
That's a good show. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know the Simpsons sent it up, didn't they? With when Homer fucking grabbed that woman's ass.
Like the whole dramatization
right.
you always do.
Is that Bill Paxton?
I don't know.
And
I
the
don't know.
dramatization? Who was that?
I thought it was the guy from NCIS,
Okay.
but I might be wrong.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Come walking out with coffee.
Oh, Mark Harmon.
He's like my bear claw.
Mark
Sounds,
Harmon, yeah.
that sounds like
Is that
Luke.
not Mark Harmon, or am I wrong?
He looks like him.
Yeah, it is. It is. You're right.
Damn.
The guy playing the cop is Dale Dye, who's a military advisor on most military movies, including Starship Troopers and
Oh,
Oliver
shit.
Stone's Platoon.
Wow.
And he
Thank
played
you.
the captain in Platoon as well.
Then came the shotgun. Well, it's gun.
I don't know who the chick here is.
You cop killing
Walking hot rod.
cocksuckers. Damn.
I like that he just randomly killed a cyclist. Good. You shouldn't be out there on your fucking bike in the first place, you
What
jackass.
you get with that? We're wearing that stupid outfit.
Yeah, they get the fucking roads jammed there, though.
This is pre Grand Theft Auto.
Just killing random strangers on
Yep.
the highway. Love it.
I
Love
wonder if
it.
Downer was- I wonder if
Before
Downer was on
Columbine,
top
you
when
know,
he
this
did
idea of like, yeah, glamorizing, celebritizing serial killers, and then after that, shooters.
Davey, okay?
It's like
Yeah.
they're gonna sell papers. They're gonna sell
Boy,
copies. They're gonna
Iron
get the
Man.
views.
All right though, but it is a ratings extravaganza. People want to see this shit.
The quest
Yeah,
for
these
ratings.
people are very funny. They actually do seem like fucking idiots that would celebrate
Yeah.
these guys. Like, we respect you alive,
like-
but if we had to
it
be
reminds me
mass
like
murderers,
Demolition
we'd be
Man.
Mickey and Mallory.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like Demolition Man when hey, Northern English Pastor, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Oh my god, you're so close about them.
But yeah, it reminds me of like a Demolition Man where the guy Cocteau kind of frees all the criminals and doesn't foresee that one of them will kill him, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing. Like you're gonna be like interviewing these serial killers and expect them to be all well behaved and shit.
Mm.
Yeah, how did Jesse Ventura fucking end up being able to kill him when Simon Phoenix couldn't?
Because he was,
Listen.
they only had the lock on him with Simon Phoenix. Like he was the only one with the lock.
Yeah, you know, we respect.
Yeah, so what? It was
Yeah.
like,
But all these douchebag fans, it's like, oh, it's like
Hey,
all this.
Hey,
Elvis
but we
respect that.
respect,
Yeah.
we respect life.
But if I
Well,
wasn't
it's like real
murderer,
proper prophetic, people worshiping idiots, for stupid reasons.
yeah, it's almost like
Yeah.
pre TikTok days.
Almost like people buying pink Stanley cups for fucking $399.
oh yeah, I heard about that.
Holy shit!
Fucking hell.
It is
So right now,
yum.
we don't know how
Yeah,
much time has
Thanos
passed.
was right.
But at this point now, isn't like every cop agency in the friggin' country looking for these two now?
Yeah. Well, they comment on it here where she's like, I haven't seen a cop in hours. And it's like, is this such a thing as a copless town? That would be great.
Yeah.
I can tell you that when you're on the run from cops and they're like looking for you and you're like really wanted, like hard,
Yeah.
it becomes so stressful because you like every single time you see a cop, you freak the fuck out and it like makes your blood run cold
Mm,
because you're just like, is this the one that's gonna pop? Is this the one that's gonna take me down?
yeah. I mean, plus, this was days before we had like GPS and stuff and live cameras, so it probably would be hard to track
Right.
them. But I'm just
Right.
saying, like, I can imagine if like the FBI and CIA, if they start getting that big and popular, I can't imagine it taking this much government agencies a hard time to find these two.
Well, there's ways around it. There's ways around it, which I will
Yeah.
not divulge here.
Well, as I'm saying, this was pre like before they had like smartphones.
I
With
know.
GPS on
Well,
and
there's
shit,
ways
so,
around that now too, though. But
Yeah, true.
Dude, I love hotels, motels like this. Free HBO,
I mean,
wood paneling, fake wood paneling. I love it.
yeah. Thinking about baby. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
watch the screen in the background in the window.
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, it's really cool. Should I share it?
As you know.
And been thinking about cutting your hair short.
Interesting.
And I watch. Yeah, and they're watching Midnight Express, aren't they, on the TV?
Yeah, but
Um,
look at the stuff that's going on in the
Yeah,
in the
yeah. There's like
window.
Stalin there. Stalin.
Little
Jesus.
young Mickey pops up.
Oh, yeah.
The wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
One of-
obviously highlighting their traumas and how ugly they are. Stuff
Right.
like that.
They should good old Adolf there.
I'm going to give
Have
the
it.
three of you each one guess as to what I am eating right now. Here's the sound. Are you ready?
It's a face hugger. It's a face hugger you fried up from Aliens.
Question. Oh, okay, so that's incorrect. What am I eating?
Cheese puffs.
No. Luke, you want to give a guess?
I'm guessing Funyuns.
No. I'm eating some chicharrones.
I don't know what that word means. that you
Pork
just said.
rinds. Pork
Pork
rinds.
rinds, you fuck.
Spicy
That was
pork
close.
rinds to us. To us
I don't
Yankees.
eat pork. I am a devout Muslim.
Literally the loudest thing you can eat on this live stream.
Yeah. So can you mute your fucking mic while you're doing that? I did when I was eating fucking peanuts and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh.
come on.
Being funny.
Wes
I'm
is
just
always,
being funny. That was
Wes
the
is-
last one.
Wes is always eating nuts. Come on.
That's funny.
This is weird. Like how he's just like, see,
Who is this? She looks like Amy Dolan's. Who is somebody Google it? Who is this hostage they
Enzo?
have here?
I don't know. Let's see. I'm right on it.
She's fucking gorgeous though. I tell you
Yeah.
what, man.
see, I can't tell if he's more getting off on the woman or just watching two bugs have sex on the TV. Like,
Babe, I love to use this line. Baby, I just thought we could throw her into the mix.
does it sound
Does this
like you?
character have a name or is it just hostage?
Yeah, it just says hostage.
You
There's
notice how
Jeffy-
they keep showing young Mickey in the background and his mom.
Oh, her name is Carino Laszlo, and she plays Emily, the hostage in the motel.
Mm.
okay.
And she is known from Outlaws, The Legend, and this. And
Oh,
that's
wow.
it.
Well, Karina, if you are watching, I think you're fucking smoking hot, and
Especially with your face covered with tape.
yes,
Exactly.
that's
Very
the hottest
becoming-
thing you could ever.
Very
wear.
becoming
Yeah.
look for a woman.
For you women that are looking to bag yourself a toxic man, we like it when you are tied up with your hands behind your back and duct tape on your mouth and tears in your eyes.
She can't talk. Why is he's wearing damn tidy whiteies? Jesus.
Yeah, he is.
I should
So
see the interview
Oliver
with
Stone would play like crazy ethnic African music
What
like
the
this
fuck?
and other shit to keep up that frantic kind of mood with the
Yeah.
scenes, you know.
This music's freaking me out.
Also,
Oh yeah,
there's
they're
a-
actually showing
oh,
the
yeah.
grip scene there. That's actually pretty brutal.
Random
Damn.
shootings.
I don't know, some guy getting shot in the background. Like, what the fuck?
Also, very eyes wide shut. You know, they're a couple, but like, yeah, the jealousy. You know, like, what do you
right.
get when two serial killers are dating each other? You know, what kind of
Yeah.
jealous moods, fights, and swings do you have?
I'll let you know when my
Domestic-
girlfriend gets out of prison. I'll let you know.
Oh my God, keep us posted with that, please.
She's
Yeah.
gonna be on the live. She
Yeah.
said she wants to be on the live stream. She's like, I'm funnier
Oh,
than
boy.
you. I'm gonna be on the live
I mean,
stream.
that's not hard.
Sure. Yeah.
Fuck off. actually hilarious, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, you
Ooh.
are hilarious. I'm just
Look
kidding.
at
Thank you.
those gas stations back then. Shit. What kind of car is that? Why is this
This
guy
is how I
grind?
pump gas.
What is he
This is how I pump gas.
That's
Show
how
it
I
down.
pump
Oh,
gas
Battery.
as well. That's definitely how I pump gas.
Oh yeah.
I like that even in her fantasies, Mickey's the
Yeah.
That's
fantasy.
how you pump gas. Just do this like awkwardly with the.
Young, I don't know what happened to this kid, Balthazar Getty. He was huge in the 90s.
Mm.
He was in the remake of Lord
Lost
of the
Highway.
Flies. Then he was on I didn't know Lost Highway, but then he was on Young Guns 2.
His name's
And-
Balthazar.
Balthazar Getty is his name.
Hell yeah, dude.
Badass.
I gotta tell you,
Yeah.
man.
You wanna touch me?
You know what? If I
He
wish
probably
I-
had a lot of drug problems. That's probably what happens with most of these young, promising actors
Yeah.
who show up in a bunch of movies. You know,
Ooh,
they get
yeah.
all washed out.
look how fucking beautiful she was back then.
Damn. He's
You
a
know,
Okay, so
that-
green. Listen to me. Let me see. Green represents the sickness in Woody Harrelson's brain.
Mm.
So anytime they show green, this is kind of like the red in The Sixth Sense or some other movies. Like this is color foreshadowing. So look
Well,
out
this-
for the movie Green in this movie.
It's gonna
It
be
usually
flashbacks.
precedes some horrific murder.
Say, tell me I'm beautiful, honey. Tell me I'm sexy. Yeah. Tell
Yeah.
me less more than 30 seconds. I will. I promise.
She has some fucking great legs on her as well.
Yeah. It makes you wish that you had a time machine, could go back into the 90s and
Yeah.
go, Juliet, stop smoking and drinking so hard because you're gonna look
Yeah.
like shit when you're in Yellow Jackets 30 years from now.
Blue collar. If you got a problem with lasting too long, just get real good at oral. There you go.
Well, yeah. That's why I drink so much. Makes my tongue numb.
Oh my god.
Just have to learn to appreciate the taste.
Things you can do with a whiskey bottle. Just saying. And this is really this is a scene.
I have the opposite problem where I let it last too long. A lot of times
Yeah,
ladies are like, all
same,
right, wrap it up.
Same.
I've had like
Best
3
fucking headache
orgasms
I had in my
already.
life.
And you haven't had any.
Next time, don't be so fucking eager. Yeah, same problem. Like chicks will be like, all right, that's enough. Get
Yeah.
off me now. And
Where's
that
some
just
of
makes
these more?
that just makes me want to go more. You know what I mean? Wait,
There
what?
he is. He's finding the movie.
Fucking Jack.
another
Hey,
one.
listen, we used to play this movie game at the first bar that I worked at. And we had an open kitchen,
He
open
said that is a
bar.
perfect ass.
And nobody knew Tom Sizemore's name. So we would do this movie game of saying the name of a movie and then saying
Yeah.
somebody that was in the movie and then go to a movie that person was in. And we kept coming back to, so we just kept calling him Jack Scagnetti over and over again.
I mean,
Give him credit. He's a good detective, though.
I shave. I look
That's
kind of
got
like Tom
brains all
Sizemore.
over the floor as well.
You do look like Tom Sizemore, yeah.
Yeah.
A younger Tom Sizemore, but yeah.
Darker eyes.
Actually, he looks a lot like you here. Actually, if I'm being
I
honest.
want to get. I can't wait to chop my
Jack
hair off
Scagnetti.
again. And
Good
I
guy.
almost chopped my hair off last weekend, but I went to the Great Clips and it was closed at like 7. And I was like,
Don't
well,
do
whatever.
Enzo. It's like Samson. You lose your power.
Well,
Nah, he's good.
nothing
He's
worse
got-
than a fat guy with long hair. Yeah, you know, just keep it high and tight.
What was I gonna say? Fuck, you made me forget what I was gonna say.
Oh, so when they got pulled over here, like the filmmakers were like high on fucking mushrooms.
What the
So they were
fuck?
filming like a real cop pulling them over in some of these shots.
Yeah.
Um,
If you relax.
and then like in the movie, they're like hiding a big bag of mushrooms too.
Now, is that Woody Harrelson's actual hair? Or is that a wig?
I don't
No,
know.
I'm sure it's his. I think it's his real long
Yeah,
hair, but
because-
he's
because I
he's
just-
got that big bald spot.
He's just been bald for so long. That's why it's funny.
It could be extensions, but
Yeah.
who knows? I mean, that looks pretty damn real.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's always like I was like making fun of guys like Dark Hour. It's like he's crushing fighting as long as I can. It's gonna happen, dude.
just eating a big old bag of golden caps.
Damn.
Turn left. Turn left to what, you stupid bitch?
Before,
There's
before
so many great.
GPS.
I have not seen this movie in 20 years,
Mm.
so there's so many fucking great lines.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
dialogue still feels very Tarantino-ish,
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
especially with the humor.
Damn.
Woo.
Oh yeah, puking up all your mushrooms. You know the mushrooms are hitting hard when you have to fucking shit as soon as you eat them. Like 10 minutes after you eat mushrooms, your like stomach starts turning. You're like, I have to take a huge dump.
I've never done mushrooms.
Oh yeah, they're
You're
fun.
missing out. You're
I like
missing out.
acid more, but
I
yeah,
did do a lot of
mushrooms are
acid
like-
when I was a teenager.
I mean,
yeah, mushrooms can
Yeah,
turn
yeah,
on
she
you,
is.
man.
she's not wearing a bra.
She don't need a bra with them little things.
Those little cupcake titties.
You're not
Yeah.
committed.
I
What?
think helping you kill your parents means I'm committed to
Yeah.
some degree. at
Relax. It's me. It's me, your lover, not your demon or your father. God, I've used that. I've used so many of these lines in real life.
I mean, it's just hard to makes
least.
a lot
I'm
of
your
sense.
lover, not your demon, not your father.
I have.
Well-
I don't. That's what's. You ever do that? You ever revisit something you saw in your formative years,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you realize you inculcated it into your vernacular or the
Yeah.
way that you think or say things
Yeah.
or whatever?
Also, it's funny because you're quoting it to girls who haven't seen the movie, so they don't know what the fuck you're talking
Oh
about.
yeah.
and you
Oh yeah.
bust out
They-
a country drawl
yeah.
and start like,
Well, all
Oh,
the
now,
chicks
here
that
we
I
go.
see are never because they they go, oh, you're from Kansas or you're from Florida, so they expect me to have a bit of a southern drawl, which is funny because I don't think I have an accent at all, but whatever.
this stuff is very like Blair Witch Project, you know. Blair Witch Project definitely took a lot from this. Just get
Yeah,
real
switches
weird with
from,
it, man.
Grab that
Which
donkey
from
and ride out of
those-
here.
Photography to this grainy sort of documentary style stuff. That's a friendly snake.
You got rattlesnakes in your house, sir.
You got to admit that's pretty badass. You're like so badass. You're just sitting there fucking chilling with rattlesnakes in
Yeah.
your fucking thing.
No,
Yeah,
those
He's
I
like,
got
yeah,
a
I'm
bird-
good.
I got a-
dangerous though.
I got
I'm
a
good.
guard snake.
I'm good.
How?
Say rattlesnake, I get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, you think? Well,
Dude,
speaking not
men
Navajo,
don't need much to live, do they? You just need a recliner,
don't.
lazy boy, and a fucking fire pit in the middle of your house.
yeah,
Dude, I literally
newspapers.
literally live in a fucking office. So
Yeah.
you know,
Demon.
I just need Pornhub and Pepsi. I'm good. Shit.
that is the
Too much TV.
Yep, that's the I've read somewhere like in Entertainment Weekly or whatever that's like the mission statement of like they have too much TV. Like
Mm.
these are kids that were not raised right; they're just raised in front of the television, so they kind of grew up to be sociopaths.
Yeah.
So you could
Why?
remake this movie, but with like TikTok generation.
Yeah,
you know?
you're right. That's what's scary about it. It's like you go from TV to your phone. And it's like themes just don't change, I guess.
Do a sequel called Unnatural Born Killers.
Yeah, really.
Just out of curiosity, do you guys feel like 'cause she's pretty young here? Do you feel like she kind of looks like the chick that plays the younger version of her in Yellow Jackets, or no? I think she
can't
kind
say.
of does. If she had blonde hair, I kind of see it.
Yeah, that's a problem. It's just a hair
That chick's a
color.
great. Well, I'll send you guys a TikTok that I found of like where they put them next to their younger versions because all of the chicks in Yellow Jackets are playing actresses who were actresses at the time that they were the same age. So you know, Christina Ricci, Juliette Lewis, like
Yeah.
that. So
What the heck is sad sickness? Okay.
depression. She has depression.
That's what they
Jake,
call
she
it.
owe me a soda. Damn, we've been doing that a lot, Enzo.
Going to the spirit world.
I do know indigenous people out here that live on the res that do shit like that, like walk around with fucking snakes and shit. It's crazy.
I mean, there's people out there. You see people like they have
I
like,
like how you call yourself the Lord of Toxicity, yet you don't call your indigenous friends Injuns.
Because they're not.
Weird skins.
They're not.
Dave Indians.
I guess it's a thing of like who I have respect for. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
pretty
like
much.
I'll call Asians slants because I don't have respect for them.
Jesus Christ.
But
They're related. You know, Native Americans and Asians are related.
not enough for me to give them respect. And we haven't had any land wars against the
A
fucking
long
Native
time
American.
ago.
Yeah,
A long time ago, there was solid land between Alaska and Russia.
Okay, well, I don't
and
give a
Chinese
shit.
people just walked over here.
Listen, my uncle Francis was in a fucking POW pit of hell for 3 years. So
Mm.
until you give me that time back, Asian culture. I don't give a fuck.
What
How
do you
about
feed him?
that?
You feed him rice?
I don't know what they fed him. He doesn't talk about it.
So you had one bad experience with some Asians, and you're going to paint them all in a bad picture.
That's not
I
my
see.
only bad experience. I had a
I'm just
Filipino hooker in
joking.
Dubai.
He was a
Yeah.
damn war prisoner. That was
she
the
had a huge
joke.
dick.
No, she didn't.
Love a
Actually.
bloody woman.
No, she didn't.
Gorgeous
She was
music,
actually
though.
that's not fair. That's not fair because she actually was a saint. She was really hot. I really
Damn.
hope she was over 16. Maybe she was. I don't know. I have no idea. But she was only $300, and she was a saint because I had been deployed at that point for 10
Yeah.
months, and so yes, I have. I have. I have. Jill, I'm sure you know that. Yeah. A few actually. My last serious girlfriend was Native American, actually.
It can be crazy.
The squaw.
I actually do believe a little bit in the supernatural, and I believe that if there's any culture that has ties to the supernatural, I believe that it's the indigenous people. I believe they do.
Mm.
Now
So-
that is some toxic bred racism right there, and I love it.
What?
That's
That
like
they
how I
have?
think Asian. Yeah. You think like Native Americans are just spiritual. It's a negative stereotype.
Yeah. Why is that negative?
Not
That was a
negative.
compliment.
It's the same thing how I think Asian people are good at math and have lightning hands.
Mm.
They seem to not like that stereotype.
They're
think that's
bad
cool.
drivers. Yeah, and they're terrible drivers too. And their facial expressions don't change. Jill, I didn't know you were Native American. That's crazy. I've banged a lot of Native Americans. Then.
Damn. Doing plenty of freaking peyote here. Holy shit.
The white man's burden.
boy.
Boy,
Yeah,
he's
we
seen some
get-
shit.
Yeah, we get a hint of his background, and obviously his dad was a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
So you shot
Well-
the native.
But still, even like Joe Rogan talked about different shamans and stuff, and shamans doing peyote, and it's like they've been using this stuff for thousands and thousands of years in ceremonies. It's not new.
Kind of reminds me of like Frankenstein, where he like crosses the blind dude, and it's like these guys can't even even when they try to be cool with someone, they can't do it. They have to. They still end up killing the guy.
Yeah.
Even when they're trying to be like respectful and nice, they just fail.
She said bad, bad, bad. You think?
Bad boy.
Yeah, she even
But-
sounds like a crazy person. She plays it
Well-
well.
He was the last of his kind.
But you know what's weird though is okay. So at this point, these two characters have gone on this massive killing spree. Why do they feel guilty now?
Because
Because this guy was trying to help
trying to
him.
be cool. They
Yeah.
were trying
Yeah.
to be cool.
Mm. But so far, but they have no problem killing people. It's not,
And it's kind of like
We
the
all-
story,
we
like
do need
the
a moment to
frog and the,
humanize him a bit, though, don't we?
yeah. Well, it's also like the rattlesnake story, and it's also like the frog and the scorpion. Like, it's just in their nature to be fuck ups.
That's actually pretty prophetic because she has the scorpion tattoo on her lower stomach.
Of course. He's like, you knew I was a fucking snake when you took me in, you stupid bitch. Like that's like the whole point of this thing. Yeah.
So I'm a human, Mallory.
I'm a human making natural human mistakes.
Like
That's a
killing
harsh
people.
indictment. That's a harsh indictment.
There's like 150 real and fake snakes in this scene right here.
It's funny. She's like, you are death. You kill life. Like, well, he hasn't been killing by himself. You dumb bitch.
I did it all. Looky.
Damn.
This is why so many Texans wear like cowboy boots. That's if they. But do they even wear cowboy boots anymore now?
A snake
You
can
wear
totally
cowboy
bite through your boot.
Yeah, a snake can bite you right through your boot.
Wow.
Do you
Dude,
wear,
fucking funnel web spiders can bite through your boot.
I've heard stories.
Yeah, because he always looks like they could be really tough boots. But yeah, thanks for clearing that up for me.
do you wear cowboy boots, Enzo?
No.
Oh.
My dad did all the time.
Mm.
A good pair of cowboy boots, it's like a good pair of Birkenstocks. They'll last you 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
You wear the hell out of them.
And these
I like
moccasins.
the
Good
I
pair of
like the
moccasins.
we're badasses and badasses don't die, Mal.
Mm-hmm.
Only posers die.
Damn. There you go. There's Wes.
It's not Wes. That's Enzo.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's like Enzo and Meg right there.
Tom was actually Tom
Ooh.
Sizemore was in fucking good shape back then because
Oh.
he got pretty fucking tubby though, didn't he?
Yeah. Huh.
I think 'cause
Coke bloat.
he kept trying to get off the dope, and that was fucking him up.
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw him on one of those rehab shows, and he did look like he might have been trying, but yeah, he just couldn't. In the end, it fucking fucked him up.
Is he still alive?
No, he
still
died.
Oh,
He
did
died
he
last
die?
year, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he
Last
died this
year.
year. That's why I did my relic we watched by myself. I was like,
Oh,
Yeah.
God, he was such a good actor.
Really
He
was.
was.
I know he had problems. I don't care. He was such a good actor.
Yeah, for me, the action is the juice.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
don't
love
even.
that.
Yeah. He's my favorite. Oh, whoop. Fuck. Okay. Oh, there is
Oh,
nudity.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Chris.
Yep.
I didn't remember this. I'm
Sorry, I'm
sorry.
not sharing
buddy.
nothing.
Michael
Sorry.
Cimino.
For those who can't see, they're a very lovely pair.
Hmm.
They're real and they're fantastic.
Michael
Yeah, they are.
Cimino.
So right now for me, she's still wearing a bra. So
Oh, you have some kind of edited thing then.
see, look
Yeah.
right there.
Whoa!
So she's-
Whoa!
she's
Whoa!
wearing a bra,
Whoa!
so-
Whoa! You have
Okay.
a digital bra added on your fucking titties.
You have a
So watching
digital
shit-
bra added because she is.
There
It's
is
like
a
watching
digital
two
bra on
different
your
universes.
cock.
Motherfucker, man.
You're seeing titties
Voodoo
on
It's
our
a
screwed
universe
you.
and a
I
Really?
knew it.
universe.
I knew
Dude,
it. I
Voodoo
knew
is
it. I
playing
knew
a
it.
fucking edited version.
Wow.
I'm
I
looking this up
knew
right
it.
now.
I knew it.
Wow.
You need to get
Wow.
your money back from Voodoo, bro.
I mean,
Free
it's still,
money.
still same movie, but yeah,
Man's
so
for
you guys'
free.
point though. Oh,
Man's
Jesus.
for free, and I got tits.
He said, "My free."
I am gonna say my $4 DVD copy that I got from Game Nut here in Lawrence, much better than
Wow.
whatever you paid for Voodoo.
Yeah. Wow.
You got the sanitized. I couldn't figure out why your thing kept getting past mine, and
Yeah.
then it's because I have more
Good to know
content.
now. Shit.
Holy shit.
I'll wait till
Yeah,
Enzo looks it up.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the lowdown. Hang on. This is fucked up.
What are
Yeah.
you figuring out? What are you trying to figure out?
Okay, so we are watching the director's cut, which is the renowned cut.
are?
It features roughly 4 minutes of material removed.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't,
here are
but
the
I
additional
didn't push.
scenes.
But I didn't like click on director's cut when I put the DVD in,
Ah,
or
maybe. Let's see here.
not that I know of.
That's a problem with friggin'
Yeah,
movies,
I'm
man.
gonna. But I wouldn't be surprised if the digital bra is new. Like that could be like a new development.
Yeah,
Holy
they won't-
shit, that was
It won't-
bizarre.
But that won't make sense because like every movie I've streamed has been from Voodoo anyway. We've definitely had nudity scenes on Voodoo, so it's that I couldn't show, but so
I don't know.
Bro, we might be the first people to notice this. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything about it.
Yeah, I feel like they're still tripping because I don't think the sign would just sit there and go rattlesnake anti-venom. I
Yeah,
feel like that would
yeah,
not
that's
be.
that is
You're definitely still tripping,
a
dude.
fever. Yeah,
Dude, when you take mushrooms, it's an all-day thing. Like,
Aloha. How about you ungluing your fat ass from that thing? Get us some snake bite juice right quick.
Yeah, just insult the guy who could help you. I love it.
How's about you?
Ungluing
boob
your
tube,
fat
yeah.
ass from the boob tube. Get us some snake bite juice pronto.
I love Woody Harrelson. I do. He's one of my favorite actors.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
great.
I know. I mean, and the thing is, he seems pretty fucking based for a liberal. That's what I like about
oh, he's
it.
definitely hippie. He loves weed. It's
know.
notorious.
okay, so yeah, the director's cut. We are all watching the director's cut, and not only is that, but there's so much added. There's a reason why Chris's version, because it's like every scene has like a little shot. Especially in the beginning diner scene.
Mhm.
There's a lot of stuff that was not in the that's removed from Chris's version.
Wow.
There's a severed finger shown on the floor that's not in Chris's
Yeah, I can see
version.
that, yeah.
There's a bunch of stuff before the credits even start.
So that's why his thing
Then-
kept going faster than mine.
There's also extra stuff with like pouring gas on the mom.
Mm.
There's other stuff like extra clips of Woody Harrelson smiling, and yes, they filmed it twice, once with a bra and one with no bra. So it wasn't a digitally added bra, which is
Shit.
good. But still, you're watching the
Yeah.
lame version, Krish.
Wow. Unfortunately,
It's
that's the only version that was available to me.
It's
yeah, so.
okay.
Well, I'm just saying it's
This-
weird how it does that.
Yeah. This gun is firing. I've seen someone use it on a clip, and apparently they have real bad fucking jamming.
That's why I said
problems.
eventually when you want to watch Heat, like there's like fucking 3 versions of Heat on digital you can buy. I'm not sure which one to fucking to
3
buy.
versions.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
a normal kind of 45, but with like a ridiculously long barrel.
It
Yeah,
is
but
not.
and
It
this
is
time you use
a
a clip.
it is a Wildy 45 Magnum auto fire,
Mm.
which
Okay.
it's one of the longest reaching handguns in the world with the heaviest one-stop shop. You can see it in one of the Dirty Harry movies, and you can see it
Sudden
in
Impact.
Death Wish 3.
Yeah.
He called him a
Have you
squid.
ever handled them?
Now
Yeah,
that
good
other
dog.
what he just shot the clerk with is a variation. It's a Beretta 93 some shit. I don't remember with it.
Yeah,
that
you
can
can
be
do auto
Auto
shots for
mag.
that one, can't you?
Yep,
Yeah.
that is correct, Luke. Good job. Good job, Luke.
You should see the interview.
I've been to native funerals. That's how they sound. Actually, I've actually taken.
Okay, beat the fuck out of
Oh,
you.
aren't you part native, Chris? Is
I
that
brought
what you
my
blame?
I brought my ex to her first Indian funeral.
Aren't you?
and
Isn't that what you
Ghosty
blame your
native.
alcoholism on?
Oh yeah,
Or
definitely.
some shit?
I said, yeah, this is from my dad's side. My dad did things with alcohol. My dad could drink me under the table. Like I'm a lightweight compared to my father.
We lost our land. Now
Aren't
drinks
we
all we
all?
have.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, my dad was a lot of the stories he had on the fucking back in the '60s on the reservation. Shit, that would be a great podcast.
And yeah, bonehead sissy.
Put that gun down.
I'll try to anyway.
Yeah, I don't think a cop would be allowed to do that. He'd be fucking suspended or put on disciplinary action.
I'll get some silicone implants. I'll get him anyway. Why not? Ain't that big.
I like how she's just encouraging him. She's like, "Hey, go ahead and kill them all, Mickey."
He did cut her though. You know,
Yeah, he did.
not that much though. But... Hey guys, Tom Sizemore, great performance, man.
Love Tom Sizemore. He's great in Black Hawk Down.
I loved him in freaking Paparazzi with Mel Gibson.
I've never seen that.
But he is a piece of shit in that movie.
He was fucking killing it in the 90s, and I think was it around about the
I think we've seen
2000s
him.
when
Let's check
his
real quick.
career started to decline.
I wouldn't say that.
I think it was after 2005 we started seeing him in these straight to
Yeah, so
DVD movies.
Yeah, after 2005, sure, yeah.
Yeah, it was 2004. He was basically like the way he was like torturing this guy, the paparazzi. It's like it was, Mel Gibson's version of like overplaying how bad paparazzi are. But then again, after what they did to Princess Di, I'm like, he was a fucking monster in that movie. Like, he's a fries cop killing prick. I got him.
Is that right? That's important. Okay.
Tasers don't have sparks or make noises.
Come on, Wes, you know this.
What?
This whole taser scene.
Yeah, they don't have sparks, no.
I love how they
I-
beat the shit out of him, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Probably
seen
not Abigail,
more people like walk away from taser shit than not.
Mm. No, I've seen videos too. Guys getting with tasers and just like,
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
go into law enforcement, they have to tase you and pepper spray you so
Yeah.
that you know what it's like. I've never
Yeah.
understood that logic.
It's like initiation rites to a gang.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's the only thing I can think of.
And they're still beating them down.
Oh yeah.
The
It's like
freaking music,
nobody's gonna argue anything either. They're like, you know what? Kind of deserved it.
the music ain't helping.
I like it when she sings these books from her walking and he just
Yeah.
finishes the tune for her.
Did you guys
Yeah.
ever shop
Later.
Drug Zone? I love
Yeah.
Drug Zone.
Drug
That's where
Zone is
I
my
would-
favorite. Let's
The
special shout
greenest
out.
convenience
Yeah.
store in all of the Southwest.
Special shout out to Drug Zone.
I get all my crack from there.
Oh, doesn't this look familiar, Chris?
Yeah.
It was Flicky Eye Guy.
Except for Tommy Lee Jones. I'm not sure about the whole tongue licking, but okay.
Yeah, he looks very comical.
Also,
He's
yeah,
got
Blue Collar
fucking-
movie does keep jumping forward.
Yes, Jill. Stebbins was still there. He was there until 2005 when he got transferred to the federal facility. He is now currently out.
Yeah.
He is a free man now.
Lasky, welcome to hell. Look at him.
So, how the hell are my two favorite assholes?
Damn, Tommy Lee
That's
Jones.
weird. How did you know we were talking about that, Jill? We were talking about that. Weren't we talking about that offline? How'd you know we were talking about that?
She's your FBI
Yeah.
handler, bro.
I hope not. I've had sex with her like a bunch of times. How'd you know we were talking about that? before
Classic
the
honey
show?
pot.
It's
Yeah.
like there's so many times she became psychic with you.
Oh, no.
We weren't live when we were talking about that, were we?
No, what? No. Was
Jill,
it, Chris?
how did
I
you?
was getting so paranoid right now.
I am getting paranoid. How did you know we were talking about Stebbins before this?
Why did you say that name?
Why did you say
Stebbins?
Where is he?
We weren't live.
So I
we
did
were
read that
talking
tidbit. So
about that.
Enzo and West knows. So this entire scene was filmed in an actual prison.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean,
this definitely
it's
looks
pretty-
real.
Yeah, it looks real as fuck.
Oh, for be some good trivia because you never know.
Oh, okay.
could be a
Block that
step,
down.
you know.
Okay, yeah. So Jill, yeah. Jill used to be married to one of the guards that worked with me at the DB at the military prison. So that's how she knows the whole Stebbins thing. Everybody who
Oh.
works at the DB knows knows of the celebrity inmates that we had, and Stebbins
Oh,
was one of them.
gotcha.
So
Rather keen interest in the subject, you know?
Damn.
If I was born
Yeah, to get a bit more background into how fucking
See, there's no
fucked up
tech-
he is as well.
There's no Texas accent. That was like Dark Hour with the Jersey accent. He's trying to break it, but he can't.
I just saw it, man. Be the same day Charles Whitman, he climbed to the top of the University of Texas Town and started
He was with her. That's right. Damn. So they're doing this whole like watch or the shot with her. Damn.
looking at her. Her forearm flies off, her hip explodes, and
Did this get referenced in True Romance with
Yeah.
when Tony Soprano's like, "You that guy in the tower who I killed all those fucking people"?
yes,
Yeah.
it did, and also it's referenced in Reservoir Dogs that the parole officer that Mr. Blonde had, he's Seymour Scagnetti, which is Jack's
Oh, right.
brother.
thinking, what happened to my mom?
Ah, yeah, because he always has these little odd connections, doesn't he? Like the
Yeah,
like
The
Vic
Vega
Vega is
brothers.
related to Jules.
yeah, the Vega brothers. Alabama was the jewel thief that worked with Mr. Blonde or Mr.
Yeah.
White.
Yeah.
Mr. White,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Why?
Yeah, and then she so she fucked him off and became a hooker for 3 days. Damn,
Yeah,
man.
she did.
Good thing
good
for Clarence,
girl.
otherwise. Yeah.
Good job, Clarence.
Yeah, but she wouldn't. Yeah, Clarence practically saved her.
That's why he's like, he's Mickey and Mallory, not the sickest I've ever seen. Like, damn.
Tonight's movie will be Escape from the Planet of the Apes. Oh, I love the song Ghost Town.
Can you feel it, Jack?
The silence in the air.
Yeah, the specials.
That's one thing you don't want in prison, silence. Yeah, West knows that. He's right, though.
Looking at.
Damn.
I feel a bit sad we're never going to get a Vegas Brothers movie. That'll be
Hey,
fucking
wait,
cool.
what is he doing to him? Damn.
We can still get a bad movie about the Vega brothers, you know?
Damn.
Don't rule that out.
I just watched that thing I sent you, Luke, to your private Facebook Messenger.
I'll
They
check it
talk.
out.
They talk about Heat 2, which I just
Yeah.
finished reading recently.
Yeah, Adam Driver's supposed to be playing a young Macaulay in it.
And what's
like-
his name from
Blood drives them nuts.
Yeah, Adam Driver.
Star Wars? What's his name? What's the guy's name from Star Wars? The new Star Wars?
Adam Driver.
No,
Yeah.
the other guy, the other one.
What's Adam Driver?
Oh,
Poe
I know
Dameron?
he's going to be in it.
Poe Dameron,
Isaac. Oscar
Oh.
Isaac.
Oscar
right.
Isaac,
Yeah.
aka Oscar Hernandez. Which, by the way, I told you guys I lied to you guys the other night, and I said I never met a famous person. I lied. Guess who went to high school with Oscar Hernandez / Oscar Isaac?
Nice.
The
Lord of
Lord of
Toxicity.
Toxicity.
He's a good actor, too.
Santa Lucia's High School, class in 1996. We went to high school together.
Sure.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I really hope Heat 2 is good though, because I really don't think it's needed.
If they stick to the book, it'll be great.
Mm.
Because the book is really good.
Well, if Michael Mann's directing it, it probably might be because did he write the book as well?
The book, right?
He wrote the book. Yeah, he
Yeah.
wrote it as well. Yeah. I'm sorry, Enzo. What'd you say, brother?
No, I was saying he wrote the book.
Yeah.
Man.
He did. It was really good. I was surprised.
Now this is the Scorsese Tarantino lighting I love, with these like intense spotlights in the top with like no ceiling.
Excuse
As you
me.
walk through them.
But for Tommy Lee Jones, he's so fucking over the top in his lines.
No, it's got that fucking quiff up there as well.
He's got
I
very
like how he's
rodent-
got the juicer guy from the '90s eyebrows like sticking out.
Oh.
I don't. You guys are too young.
He's got like rodent facial hair. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Mm-hmm. Naturally born bad. Like, okay.
See, I didn't think that they would have a female anywhere near a male's prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
But
that seems very irregular.
Well, the chick that I talked to that's in the Idaho Department of Corrections, she says that there's like males literally like right down the way from them.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Nobody knows my
The trouble I see.
Yeah, you take all the prisoners to one location. You can't be having buses going to different locations. You just have buses going on different sides of the same building. You know.
Yeah, and isn't that the case in Mayor of Kingstown as well? Because there's a female and a
Yes.
prison.
Yes.
still close
Oh,
to
did
each
you
other.
watch Mayor of
Female
Kingstown?
wing.
I've seen the first series.
Oh, did you like it?
I liked it so far. I just didn't get a chance to watch the second series because the Fire Stick was fucking up with it.
Yeah.
But with this site, I might try and give it a go again.
Yeah, it's really good.
Mm. Okay.
How
so
many seasons they got? Blue Collar, is it two
Just-
or three?
no, just 2. Remember, and now officially, since Renner's come back, they're going to be filming 3 pretty soon.
Yeah.
So,
I'll warn you, Luke. It goes off the rails at the end of season 2.
Yeah, I was hearing about the second and third season. I want this goes the first.
Yeah. I'm just happy that Jeremy Renner made a fucking full comeback because that man should be dead. Like, man, I watched that whole
Yeah,
interview on Disney Plus. The only thing Disney Plus actually had good was the Renner comeback. Just because of his rehab and stuff and the way he lived and just, oh man, that whole situation was like, Jesus Christ.
Downey is fucking funny in this.
Yeah.
He's such a punchable arsehole, but you
He's
love
great
watching
in
him
this.
play it. I know.
He is so good in this.
That's all I'm there.
Anyway, I feel it's apparent to anyone who's hip to
What's going on there? The fucking window.
He could do accents real well. He did
Yeah.
the British accent real well with Chaplin and Sherlock
And,
Holmes.
Hey, it's a fun fact.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell you this. The big bald guy that was getting attacked by the black dude. That
Brute
bald
Taylor
man was
Vince?
a real prisoner.
Oh,
Who'd been
okay.
convicted of murdering his wife and children by beating them
Jesus
to death with a
Christ.
lead pipe. And Oliver
Oh,
Stone
wow.
gave him a featured role because he said the man's stoicism terrified him.
That's good to know. You got to get rewarded for his
There's
bad
some
deed.
sick fucks out there.
Oh yeah.
I know we're all sick fucks, but there's some really truly sick fucks out there.
Now, if you guys knew the stuff that was in even just a medium prison, you'd seriously be like, "Why? How did these guys ever get out?"
Yeah. Well, it's a money game. Come on, everyone knows that.
Some of the guys that are in there, you're just like, you're shocked that they're even human beings.
Same thing. It's like, but friggin' Downey just hits like so over the top, like his character, his accent, the what did it say, Mike?
Remember how I told you this movie took 11 months to edit? It took 56 days to shoot.
Jesus Christ.
Crazy.
Damn.
I
What?
like the little. Yeah.
Eminem.
Sorry. I like the
Go ahead.
little cutaway though, where you see Mickey's covered in blood like a demon, then it cuts to Downey Jr.'s character, and he just looks fucking stupid with a devil horns. You see it. I think you'll see it later. It is very funny.
Yeah, like he's a human being for Christ's sake. Like He's a serial
Yeah.
killer, right? And he's killed.
Such a lying bastard. He don't care if he's a human being. He just wants to get his fucking
Yeah.
he wants to get his fucking ratings, doesn't he?
No, okay, call it political, whatever you want, but like that's like something I see with the left or right or whatever. It's like, oh, we have to understand why these people are sick fucks. Like, no, let's just go with the fact that they killed a bunch of people. I don't want to know why. They just are sick fucks.
Start hitting the air next week.
I don't need an explanation.
The thing is, Mickey knows what his game is. He knows it
Yeah.
straight from the start. And you know what? He's almost more likable than the Downey Jr. character, despite the fact he's this mass murderer. But he's honest about who he is, though.
Here's Mallory.
Yeah.
You once told me I had no feelings.
I had no feelings, Mallory.
Yeah. Kill his fucking therapist. He pissed me off.
Yeah,
What
it's
the
like
fuck?
these are just sick fucks. I imagine kissing you.
Steve Buscemi and Tim Roth were both offered the role of Wayne Gale.
Wow.
But according to Jane Hampshire, she claims in her book about the movie that it was because Quentin Tarantino told them if he would never cast either of them again in any other movies if they took the role. So they turned it down.
Wow. But
Yeah.
yet he put Juliette Lewis a couple years later in From Dusk Till Dawn.
And Tim Roth in Hateful Eight. I didn't know Tim Roth had and Quentin had some arguments. I know Tim Roth was pissed off with Lawrence Tierney from Reservoir Dogs. Yeah, and you should really look up the story about the talk about Lawrence Tierney in the interviews. He was a fucking crazy old bastard. He was. Apparently, Chris Penn saw him walking around traffic with no fucking pants on.
So he said, so insane, no, but psychotic, yes. Like, interesting.
Keep Billy.
What was this? What's this comedian's name? The guy that plays the therapist.
Stephen Wright. Steve Wright, wasn't it?
He does the
One of the
voice
best one-liners ever.
Yeah,
Billy
he does the voice of on K Billy's Super Sounds of the
Of the
70s
70s, yeah.
soundtrack. KBILLY.
Blaine Steelers wheel while you chaps.
So we said that, so they know the difference between right and wrong. They just don't give a damn. They don't care.
Yeah, I watched Steve Wright's stuff. He's very funny. The way he delivers his lines. And they're not even like jokes. It's just like random stuff with some fun little twist.
I spilled spot remover on my dog, and
now he's gone. That troll.
Jesus.
Mallory Knox has said.
Damn. I never believe what women say to me. Says she wants to kill you, Like, yeah.
There's no mean. There's a fucking.
There's no mine. There's no
I think his
mine.
character should have stuck the. I
Jesus.
think his character should have kept the mullet. It made him look more douchier for some reason.
Yeah.
Mine? There's no mine. That's a fucking restaurant.
At the donut shop, and I love McCluskey. Cut in on him.
Oh, I see you played the old knifey spoony game before then.
Good God. Cut to me at the Troil. Boy.
Yeah, there was a deleted scene here as well that had Ashley Judd, who's
The trial,
testifying
yeah.
against them. Yeah,
Killed in the line of duty by these
killing their brother.
degenerate.
Damn.
Because Mickey defends himself, right? That he's his own
Yeah.
lawyer, and then
Then
Ashley
he fucking
Judd just
kills her.
and he kills her right on the stand. God, Ashley Judd used to be so hot, you guys. You guys don't even know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in Heat as well.
Yeah. What happened for the past 5
Norma
years?
Jean in Maryland.
Oh,
I think I told you guys in another stream. There's a movie with her and Luke Perry called Normal Life, based on this ex-cop that starts robbing banks, and she's like naked through the entire movie.
Wow. I am gonna have to check that out.
Baby, you ain't seen nothing yet.
You ain't seen nothing yet. And freaking Super Bowl Sunday. That's good time to air this shit.
Bow, bow, bow.
Yeah, Super Bowl.
I find it hard to
very
believe
low
that the
ratings.
prison. I find it hard to believe the prison would not have the game on, though. I mean, Chris, have you ever been locked up
Oh,
and they don't have Super Bowl playing?
Trust me, yeah. Even the guards, the CEOs were watching prison. I mean,
They
Super
let
Bowl-
you. They
Super
let
Bowl.
you stay out past. In the places I've been, they let you stay out past count just to watch the Super Bowl.
You're not wrong. Yeah. Yeah, there's certain like things that like it's like they had these like universal rules that everyone has. comes Americans football and Super Bowl. Yeah, you could be on death row.
Yeah, we don't fuck around with the Super Bowl, man.
It's like you could be on death row for murdering like whatever your wife and kids, and they'll still let you watch the Super Bowl.
They're like, yeah, well, all right, we're gonna let you watch the Super Bowl. We're not monsters.
The man's got rights.
The man has rights.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Woody Harrelson has rocked that look ever since.
Yeah, if I ever go on another crime spree, I'm gonna shave my
What?
fucking head because it makes you look scary as fuck.
I mean, it won't take long, but
Go fuck yourself, asshole. Go fuck yourself.
it's not as bad as Luke. Don't worry.
Jesus.
Look,
That reminds me, I need to get my hair shaved again. It's fucking
Look
grows
at
way
look
too
at Blue
fast.
Collar throwing all this shade on all of us who get laid and
know.
he doesn't.
Your fucking head
Listen.
full of hair, you
I get laid when I pay for it.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, thanks to your Uber drivers, you're fucking getting laid a lot, I'm guessing.
You want free rides?
Yeah.
Don't worry,
I
baby.
know how you can pay for your ride.
I'm sorry, I can't pay for the ride. I know a way where you could.
Look at the luscious hair.
What the hell noise was that?
Yeah,
Me trying to do those fucking porno music sounds. He's like, wow.
Nah, dude.
That was terrible.
Wow.
That's why I pick up truck too. You know, plenty of room in the back.
Ridiculous. You chop it off immediately.
You should see the Woody Harrelson interview when he goes, I'm so glad they left the grape scene out, the director's cut. Oh, wait, they kept it in? He looks really fucking dumbfounded about it.
I got it.
And yeah, I actually saw clips of the actual grape going on in the motel earlier, but it was only a little snippet.
He said birth. Forgotten by God. That's damn sure Woody. She even said bald. Shit.
It's in my blood. My dad had it. His dad had it. It's all just my fate. Fate, boy.
You believe in fate? You believe in fate, boy?
Believe in fate, boy.
It's bad. Luke can do the accent better than I can.
You believe in fate, boy.
Jesus Christ.
I bet that must have been fucking tough for Woody to film this shit and just like do this shit talking about dad, and
Yeah.
that probably was fucking rough on him, man.
Yeah, but look, he's doing it though. He's fucking killing it here.
I had to write a lot about my dad in my book and shit. And that shit was fucking rough, man.
Because we don't like fucking getting shit like this off our chest. We don't.
Hey, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Sorry, it was kind of late, but you know.
Yeah, thank
That
you
was
again.
definitely
Thanks, CLS. Great job with that
I
video,
know,
man. I'm
thank
gonna
you.
post it. I'm gonna post it to the group if I
Species
remember.
Killing other species, our
Which I
species
might not.
killing all species, including the forest.
It's true. We call industry, not murder.
So what's happened to his dad now? I mean, because this was like years ago, this. But is
I don't
he
know.
still in jail? Is he?
I don't know.
Has he been executed? Shit.
I don't know.
In the
Enzo?
past, some sin, some awful secret thing.
What was it?
What is up with Woody Harrelson's dad? Did he ever get out? Did he die? What was the deal?
No, yeah, his dad was famous for being the first person to kill a federal judge in the 20th century.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
And I think he did.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, he definitely got caught.
Wow.
I think he got killed, or I don't remember.
They actually did just show shower boobs. So
Whoops.
So the headless man represents Mickey's father. You know.
yeah.
Mickey's father who killed himself blowing his head off.
Yeah.
Mickey,
Yeah, I
the
gathered.
headless man only shows up when Mickey is having problems.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Time to go.
The wolf don't know why he's a wolf. God just made it that way.
Only said.
Yeah.
That's the thing. In a sick way, he's not really wrong though, is he?
Yeah. Yeah, like the whole maybe you're
Not
right.
even
I
in a
don't think
sick way. He's
You're
not
not
wrong at
wrong.
all.
You're just an asshole, Walter.
I found a grenade. I saw it all go down.
It's like The
Grenade.
Shadow, isn't it, by
I
Cal
saw it all
Young?
go down, Grenada. Like,
Oh, so it all go down in Grenada.
any regrets?
Don't lie to me.
I'm gonna take my thumb and put it right up your ass.
I don't spend a lot of time with
I'm really pissing it off now.
Oh, really pissed it off now.
Or it was a nipple, but it was a guy's nipple. Doesn't count.
Is it?
Yeah, it was a
No,
guy's
it
nipple.
doesn't. YouTube doesn't care.
Yep.
Wow.
You already got flagged.
It was guys. Oh, this is a guy's chest. We don't care.
Oh yeah. So Jill says his dad died in 2007. So yeah.
Damn. Look at Jill coming in clutch. Jesus.
Oh, thank you for that.
You are
On your
you know what? She's probably the best.
kills,
She's one of my best exes
Damn.
ever.
I mean, he's right. The only vicious survive. Yeah.
I mean, I guess they might have. I could see like the inmates in there foregoing the Super
Mm.
Bowl because they have one of their own on live TV. I could
Yeah.
see that. I guess.
You know, man was trying to help us. You know, pet us.
He said pet us. The animals in the darkness. Damn. So big monologue here.
Damn, he died in his cell. That's sad.
Madness going on. I don't know.
Look at the bunny.
Running.
It's all delicious.
Dude,
Um,
Drug Zone is a real fucking place in Albuquerque that closed
Holy
just
shit.
prior to
Holy
filming.
shit.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
Good to know.
I wonder how many of these guys
1,000
are actual inmates and how many of them are actors.
That's what's scary.
A lot of them, it seems.
Yeah, I'd just stick with either having them all actors or all cellmates. That way, there's no risk of someone getting fucking shanked when they're supposed to.
Shivved.
Yeah.
And people,
The sh-
well,
the
they love
shank,
the,
the shank is the tool. Shiv is the action.
Ah,
yeah. Well, they love the whole you get to be in a movie. So plus you get outside your cell, do some rec. So people are happy.
That's your shadow on the wall.
Damn.
Man, you're still ahead of me. No matter what I do, you keep fucking winding up ahead of me.
I'm at 120 right now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what number you say.
I'm in sync.
oh yeah. He's mentioned the Carl
It
Young
hasn't
Shadow,
really-
which I did.
It hasn't really jumped ahead in it for a while.
Love.
Wait, that's what kills a demon, love.
Yeah.
He's teaching me how to love. You don't kill 50 people. So it's all right.
Only love can kill the diamond. Hold that thought. I love that they go to actual commercials, and it's the Coca-Cola Bears.
Yeah.
The Coca-Cola
Well,
Bears.
you're
You guys don't understand that. Like all of my family bought me Coca-Cola Bear figurines when I was a kid.
I remember that
They-
damn bear.
I love the Coca-Cola
Yeah.
Bears, man.
Yeah, they'll be popular for years.
Yeah. The people would say it's so cute that the Coca-Cola puts a big cuddly polar bear, and when all reality, real life, they would just tear you in half.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Polar
To be
bears
honest,
are
the
assholes.
CGI
And the
on the
largest-
fucking polar bears
Polar
looks
bear-
better than fucking Shield now.
Yeah, this shit with the
Polar bears are
firearms,
the largest land
in prison.
predators.
this shit with the firearms in the prison is never, ever happen
Yeah.
and never will happen.
Okay, I met some women with really crocodiles in my time, but this little
Hey, this
lady,
guy's from RoboCop 2.
she's got a sweet streak.
He's one of the,
Which
the
one?
gun store robbers, the guy with the shotgun.
Oh,
Sure.
okay. Yeah, no guns in a prison ever. That never ever
Yeah.
happens. Ever.
Terrible idea.
Smoke.
Huh.
I'm not here to hurt you, Mallory. I want to be your friend, okay?
Wants to be her friend. Everyone needs a friend.
They certainly wouldn't let him in there with a fucking pistol. That'd be fucking crazy.
Remember? What I want you to do is close your eyes. And then
God, he's such a piece of shit. I don't know why.
Yeah.
That's a weird laugh.
Yeah, if you talk to a chick, you're trying to be sexy talking to a chick, and she does that laugh, you need to get up and leave because she's gonna fucking kill you.
Yep.
That's not good.
Damn. What'd she do with those smoke rings? Jill said
Look,
the
she
best
does
thing.
with her fucking foot,
Feet.
man.
Lethal.
Fucking Quentin Tarantino,
I know what that.
classic.
Boy, Oliver, I don't know if
Yeah, again, yeah. he
it's
just
like
pulled
who's
he
ripping
just
off
pulled
who
a-
at this point?
Yeah, he just pulled a Quentin Tarantino to
'Cause-
fetish on the
'cause-
feet.
Because at this point, Quentin hasn't directed yet. So
Yes, he has. He had Reservoir Dogs out at this point,
yeah.
And this was on the same year as
This
Pulp
was his
Fiction.
first script he wrote.
and the same year as Pulp Fiction. No, Jill, I don't want you to know that laugh. I don't want you to do. You're gonna do that. That's gonna make my boner go south. Don't do that, baby.
Hey, we're not
I
even
still
the
want to have
same
sex with you. Like,
species.
like come on now.
You're a
By the way,
man.
you misspelled lethal, but that's okay because you have a great rack.
Yeah.
So,
That's all
it's
that
okay.
matters.
Man made.
I don't like you because you're
Murder.
smart. I like you because you're hot.
Yeah, God.
Some
Robert
great
Downey
pill-
Jr. is the devil.
Some great
Fucking
pillow
hell.
talk. You say why?
I do like that this movie represents what inmates would look like in a prison, like the demographic.
You feel about killing.
Don't lie to me. Jesus. Dude.
No, Lord am I. And why would they would not let Mickey have a fucking earring in there? That's insane. That's
Yeah, well.
crazy.
What's that, Mickey?
I'm a natural born killer.
Oh, he said that. He said the name of the movie. He said the name of the movie.
said the
He said
thing
the
of
name of the
thing.
movie.
Yay.
Drink.
Say the thing of the thing.
I have no choice but to be Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
Right.
Chris,
Just like
or Blue Collar, have you ever had a riot or just major disturbance at any of the places you've been locked up at?
nah.
I've had 3.
Yeah.
Sweet. How many were you responsible for?
0. Shut up. 0.
Allegedly.
All right, a shit fire. Rec Room Bay Wing.
Gail, close them cameras down. We got a riot going on in the rec room in B-Wing.
The law, for Christ's sake. Damn.
I've just noticed one of the guards in the back. Fuck, man. Forgot this actor's name. He's
Yeah.
he's in Total Recall with a fucking alien on his stomach.
Nuh-uh. No, he's no.
He's way in the back.
Oh, he
Way in the
is.
back.
He
Yeah.
is. Oh
Yeah.
shit, you're right.
I've just noticed
And he's the general in Starship Troopers.
Yeah, he's in fucking loads, though, him.
Hmm.
Jesus Christ, he's what?
Damn,
Stand
good
By Me as well.
catch. Good
I know.
catch, Luke.
Damn, it's one hell of a riot. Jesus Christ.
Jill, why are you baking cookies at midnight, honey?
I mean, you know.
That's crazy.
Oh, he's really getting fucked up
Sounds
here.
like slang to me.
Oh, is that? Oh, honey, is that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
He's baking something. What is going on?
He's telling a joke to distract
Oh.
the people.
No.
Duh.
They said, what's up with the shotguns here? Like,
Yeah, he's just walking right up close to these guys, and they're not even thinking, stand back, stand
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Look, they're just like, oh, I told a joke. Yeah, I'll just hold the shotgun and not use it like a fucking idiot.
he's a great guy. Come on, he's swell.
Yeah.
He wouldn't hurt a fly. Come on now.
Yeah, he's telling a joke. He's telling
Exactly.
a joke. Look, he's so fucking affable.
He's not being very suspicious at all.
Well, what else? Look, Everyone's having a great time, you know. Well, to be fair, he's only killed 50 people. You know, not a lot. Yeah, but like no one didn't see this coming.
Yeah, it's like Bruce Willis telling that joke before shooting them with that fucking doll.
Yeah.
I like how random people are getting killed in this as well, because that's exactly what would happen.
Yeah. Just added 4 more to the body count.
Drop it. He drops the jelly donut. The gun, god damn it.
Hey, friend, get your candy. Where's Roger? I'm right here.
Yeah, I think Scotty's dead.
Scotty don't know. Scotty dead.
Scotty doesn't know.
No, they're both shot to shit. That's too bad for you. No, wait.
We're gonna play Follow the Leader.
Oh shit. Hey, look, the guy, Roger, he's the cop in Reservoir Dogs.
Take me to Mallory cell. You better hope she's in one piece.
Marvin Nash.
Marvin Nash, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, this is like the who's who of Nancy's Tarantino around here.
Yeah.
I predict a riot.
Yeah, he is fucking.
Oh, I love this song from Serial Mom.
Yeah.
Gas Chamber.
That's what
Who is
motherfucker.
this band? What is this band name? The chick band or hardcore chick band?
Are they the ones that do I'm Only Happy When It Rains?
No, that's garbage.
Oh, what's this one then?
Oh, really?
I don't know. They were in Serial Mom. They're featured, you know.
Oh, are they?
Actually, a really nice.
They don't. Yeah.
Oh, she's actually a really nice person. All right.
Yeah, I could see
Oh,
that.
you don't piss me off.
Yeah. He killed somebody. Tell her Enzo.
I always like it. I always like it when the guy on the right side of the law ends up being a piece of shit as well, even worse than the
Mm-hmm.
people on the opposite.
Mm.
Thinking about hands on my tits.
Yeah, I wonder how many horny bastards were jerking themselves off in the cinema when she was saying that. What are you doing under that trench coat? Oi, oi, we'll have none of that, yo.
Sounds like
I
you were
like
there.
I like when Luke gets really
let me
British.
He's-
We'll have none of that. We'll have none of that, you. Oi, oi. Oh yeah, fuck up. Get
He's
your
like, what?
cock,
He's
get
like,
your
we'll
cock
have,
out your hand.
we'll have none of that. We'll have none of that there.
We'll have none of that,
Yeah.
you.
Let's let me finish before you kick me out.
All right, finish yourself off then.
Yeah, we're polite like that. At least
Yeah,
give him that.
52. Yeah, 52. Carrot plunker, you.
Oh boy, oh boy. I see all squeeze his nipples. Damn, look at him. He's all sweating. It's like, Jesus
No way
Christ.
Tom Sizemore wasn't getting a fucking porno.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know. I love how she's like, oh, you're so specific.
Damn.
How sexy
Animation.
am I
Come on
now,
now,
fucker?
fucker.
How sexy am I now, fucker?
Surprisingly more sexier.
He's like, I'm still hard, just so you know.
This might be my new fetish.
Oh,
I'm Luke. I'm learning too much about you.
yeah.
Oh, man. Oh no, that's just the tip of the iceberg, mate. You know.
Jesus Christ. Poor wife.
Yeah, we don't speak about that.
Yeah. Has anyone checked on Luke's wife recently? Like, is she still alive?
I'll show proof later when I can't be
Yeah,
asked. All right.
I need a proof of life from,
Yeah.
from his spouse here
Like-
soon, please.
When I get
Fucking-
round to it, I'll show you proof.
Luke's got a dark past.
I've got
Yeah.
other
It's
things
like-
on my plate here. Okay.
Wayne
So I've got that to do. Thank you.
Hey, Luke, that chick that you just showed us doesn't look like the one you sent us Christmas cards of. Just FYI. Oh, that's a bad camera angle, mate. You
Mhm.
just don't even know.
Hey, buddy, morning to you. Film's almost over, man. We're getting.
Oh yeah. You can always catch the rewatch.
Why did they show up on a close up on her freaking chest for?
Why
not
not? Why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
What do you think they? Do you
Yeah,
think they have?
Marcus, say it
Fem-
again?
you think they have female fucking TV journalists for their brains?
That's true.
No.
Definitely not. Fucking hell.
I told you I liked you.
Hey, Jack.
It's like with the music too. It's like so cartoonish right now. It's like dun,
Yeah.
dun dun dun.
Da, da,
Jim.
da.
Yeah.
Da, da, da.
Got us a Mexican standoff.
You got me locked. Take your shot.
Bum, 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 bum.
Side of shotgun. Or what? You wound me?
What's
Quentin
this?
Tarantino,
Yeah, what's this remind you of? Kill Bill? What?
Inglorious Bastards.
I'm
Every
going with
Quentin
Wes,
Tarantino
you know-
movie has a.
Yeah, he's
talking
always
about Enzo.
got these standoffs though, hasn't he?
Before you came on,
Reservoir
like, said he
Dogs as
never
well.
he never finished the film. Finished watching it. You've only had 25 years, but like
Yeah, did you know that, Enzo?
Know what?
Tell him, Chris.
no, supposedly Quentin said he never finished watching the entire film, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, I heard
there's-
that.
and like Wes was saying, you can't judge if you haven't watched the entirety of the film. How are you judging it then? Like, because there's
Right.
it. You know, the funny part, if you would have told me that, who directed this, I probably would have said Quentin directed this.
I would have said Quentin. Like so many Quentin Tarantino moments in this fucking movie, dude.
Yeah. I'm like, it's
Yeah, I think you're a douche for this, Quentin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm siding with Oliver on this one. You suck.
I know,
You
but-
suck for this, Quentin.
Yeah,
So
you sold the
you-
script. You sell your
You
script.
sold. Yeah, you sold your script.
no.
Nobody made you sell your script, Quentin. Sorry. This,
know you
by
could-
the way, this scene here won Best Kiss in the
Oh, shit.
1995
Mhm.
MTV Movie Awards.
Nice.
God, that used to be such. You guys don't even know, man. That used to be such
I
a great
remember.
Yeah, I did,
event.
yeah.
Was the MTV Movie Awards had the best shit going
Boy.
on before they went all woke.
damn.
Best kiss, best fight, best.
Comedic duo, shit
yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Look, but now, Jack,
Chase.
let's say, like Wes was saying, the thing is, if you're gonna direct something, if you make it like totally different what the director was going for, but like Oliver Stone seems like he's directing like Quentin adjacent, where it's almost like he's doing you a favor. He's acting.
Oh,
he
Quentin-
said
he said
he
that-
didn't really. Oliver
Chris-
Stone didn't really relate to this like first time 26-year-old,
Yeah.
debut film. He's like, oh, as a 50-year-old man who's made a bunch of movies, like I want to do something a little more,
yeah.
politically motivated.
It's weird, like watching all these this prison riot and all these scenes. I guess it's like if you were 17, 18 back then in the 90s, you probably think this stuff is realistic. But I guess me and Wes have been around too long. It's just it's so over the top. Like we see the satire. Okay. Everybody's watching.
Hey,
yeah,
Mabel, come look at this.
like Enzo said, all these fucking cuts, man. There's like 19 cuts right there in a span of like
Yeah,
5 seconds. Holy shit.
now that he's said it, I can never see it the same way again because of all the cut stuff. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Oh Jesus, that's crazy.
Oh,
But Jesus, Harold Christ on a fucking rubber crotch. Jesus Christ, it's like so over the top, dude. It's like, how is this happening to me? You're like, damn, dude. And it's funny with Tommy Lee Jones, like that was the infamous thing with him and Jim Carrey. He said, he was trying to go crazy with Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
with the whole
look
fucking,
how over the top you are in this,
it's-
Tommy Lee. Fucking
Yeah.
slow your roll.
it's like when I
punk.
first heard that story on Howard Stern, Jim Carrey said that fucking
That's
Tommy Jones.
crazy.
He was saying he was so pissed off with Jim Carrey if you're trying to like outdo his insanity. I'm like, dude,
yeah,
look at your acting in fucking this movie. Like,
Yeah.
wow, man.
thank
I know,
you.
it's a
Good
big-
point, blue collar.
And the thing is, he is well cast as Harvey Dent. I could see him playing a really good, dark, haunted Two-Face.
Yeah.
But
But his Two-Face was so over the top, it was distracting. I mean,
know.
at the time period, I didn't care. I thought it was funny, but looking back on it, it's so fucking cringe.
he was playing the Joker in that film, not Two-Face.
Yeah.
I know.
Wow.
Everybody dies. Body count is 145 in this movie.
There's Robert Downey. Now he's
Oh,
got
yeah.
the gun too. Look at that.
Yeah, the guy that threw the
Listen,
That's
I
so
don't know
bomb.
how
That was,
y'all keep getting this far ahead of me. I've had to fast forward this thing so many
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, yeah. Blue collar's version is all
it like,
weird.
I've only have to do it twice, to be honest.
I've had to do it like 5 times.
That's why I keep
So
I'm
yeah,
sure-
this
I'm sharing
guy,
a lot more. So.
this guy that leads them through the tunnels. He's the one that you
Yeah,
see in the very
the bar.
beginning.
Mm.
He's in the restaurant scene in
Joker.
the very beginning, and he
Mhm.
disappears.
It's Cowboy from Full Metal Jacket.
What
It
says
is
Wes?
Cowboy from Full Metal Jacket. That's right. And if you
Mhm.
watch the director's cut, he's actually the one that kills Mickey and Mallory.
Oh,
Yeah, it's saying
Yes, I
it's
think
saying
I
I have
saw
20
it in the
minutes
deleted
left. So
scenes.
helps out.
now wielding a shotgun in one hand and
I mean,
another
Damn, look at
rifle
him.
in the other, it's
Jesus
not
Christ.
practical.
yeah. Right, Wes.
What?
Robert
What?
Downey Jr. Fucking.
What ends up to say about
Falling on the floor.
wielding a shotgun in one hand and pistol in the other hand?
I mean, you're gonna be able to squeeze. Yeah, that's called a thumper, which it's just basically got a tear gas canister in it. You could shoot it one time, but you could also have to only shoot the shotgun one time, and then you'd have to rack it. So, I mean, yeah.
He's like, let's kill. You're not center, Wayne. Here, shoot this.
Shoot with this camera.
Yeah, Wayne's kind of enjoying this way too much.
Oh,
It's like, Wayne, you don't understand the fact you're killing a bunch of prison guards, so when they catch you, you're going to fucking prison for life. Probably getting death penalty too.
there's a whole lot of deleted stuff about this guard getting shot and used as a human shield, and it's weird. None of it's in the actual movie or the director's cut or the deleted scenes.
Mallory, just let me say.
Man, the more I'm watching Tommy Lee, it's like Tommy Lee's lines. Like he's already dead, Dick Weed. You ain't got shit. Like, dude,
There's
what?
another Quentin Tarantino callback right there. So he
Shot
didn't
through the
see this
hand.
movie, but he did the same exact scene in From Dusk Till Dawn with the camera going behind the bullet hole through the hand.
Yeah.
Is that not the same exact scene in From Dusk Till Dawn?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm calling bullshit on you, Quentin. Plus, I think you went to Epstein Island too, Quentin.
Yeah.
We'll find out soon enough with the list being
The
being
list has
official.
been set out, so
Yeah. Find out more and more. Look, he loves her. It's beautiful. Kiss her in black and white, so
and look at him. He's using fucking tape to. What else is that from? That's from fucking From Dusk Till Dawn. You watched this movie, Quentin Tarantino, you lying piece of shit. You watched it.
he's like, I'm alive. For the first fucking time
I'm
in my
alive
life.
for the first time.
I love
Brings
him.
his fucking mistress, and she don't want him either. She's like, yeah, bloody cunt.
One more thing, you piss off, you cat.
Jesus Christ. I would scare Robert Downey or fucking Luke sounding like him.
I like how the serial killer guy is like, I really like your show, like what you do, Wayne.
This is the last fucking thing I do.
Yeah, look how over the top Tommy Lee is. Holy Christ.
Yeah, how dare you go
Don't hold
after
your gun like that.
How dare you go after Jim Carrey, you
That's the
fucking
last thing I
overacting
fucking
piece of
know.
shit.
I
Jesus.
think Carrey's on Epstein Island too.
Yeah, he was. He was. Yeah, he was.
I still want to see him in Sonic 3. So
Yeah, RDJ is great in this movie, Nix. I totally agree, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think he might be the best actor in this movie.
I couldn't fight you on that.
I agree with Nick there. Yeah.
I love you, me.
I'm gonna put a pepper up your ass.
Oh no, back up your ass. What? They slapped him.
Well, the question, are you married?
I'm married. So you say, Wes? Yes, I'm married. Please don't kill me.
You
I
can't not be
wouldn't.
a sick fuck to like this movie, can you? I like it.
This is weird to me because I've been both an inmate and a prison guard, so
Yeah.
it's
Fine.
hard to like who am I siding with here?
Okay.
What's the third act definitely is so far the best part, man. Come on. Right there, Robert Downey's he's just chewing the fucking scenery.
I'm a star of American Maniacs. Watch my 40 million people a week. I am a respect.
Man, that Australian accent is on point.
Kirk Lazarus in the role of a
really.
lifetime.
Yeah, I don't go out of character till the DVD commentary, mate.
Oh, I think I might be nobody.
Back off, back off. Boy, it's everyone's all scared of because they're on camera. Look at that.
No, that will never.
I'm a John.
It is, man.
He's like, that will never happen.
Oh, I'm a friend of Bill Clinton's. Oh no.
Well, that explains a lot.
Foreshadowing. Because unfortunately, RDJ was on Epstein Island as well.
Yeah. Tons where loads of people were like on there.
Damn, he's like your fucking whore wife.
The one that trips me out is Stephen Hawking. What the fuck was Stephen Hawking even doing on the island?
You see a whole Dave Chappelle joke with a paraplegic?
I didn't know about the kids. I only wanted to go snorkeling.
I want to go to the island.
Oh, baby, just like that. Do it like that. Do it harder, faster.
There was
Call
some
me
good
your
food.
daddy. Call me your
I had
daddy.
good food on the island.
If you want to do a good Stephen Hawking, you just kind of need to run your fingers through your lips when you talk, and it does the Stephen Hawking. Stephen Hawking voice. He sounds like this.
Right.
You heard it here first,
I
folks,
thought-
on Losers Lounge. That's Enzo doing his impression of Stephen Hawking.
Is that another impression we'll throw on the pile? Stephen Hawking.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Hello, Mallory.
Enzo.
You get me so hot and bothered when you murder people with shotguns. I love to hear it. Oh yeah, Mallory, just
I
like
thought
that.
she was
Mallory
18.
Knox. I love you.
If anyone was wondering why Enzo is on 5 streams today, it's because
Robert
of-
Downey Jr. is severed head.
I am wounded. All my crew is dead.
Oh, it's this wine guile.
Or it was Tommy Lee Jones severed head. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
Tommy Lee Jones. We knew what you meant.
Tommy Lee Jones severed head.
I have left my wife, and my
Like,
girlfriend has left me. Yeah, I've actually said that. I've actually had
I'm
that.
not
That
surprised.
sucks.
Story short,
That sucks.
Deputy Sheriff Duncan Homolka had tossed his body out the back.
That's why Enzo's master of tongues.
No, that's Stephen Hawking. You don't know what he was doing on that island.
Yeah, I can imagine. 3 out of 10 for Hawkism. Hawkingism.
They would call me the chicken hawker.
You guys know about his chicken glasses, right?
Oh no.
The little circle red glasses that
Mhm.
are on the cover of the movie. Those are like a reference to chicken glasses, which are like tiny little red glasses they used to put on chickens so they didn't kill each other. Because when chickens see red,
Damn.
They just start pecking at it. And kill, so that way if a chicken's injured, they usually get ganged up by all the other chickens and they get pecked on till death. That's why when he's wearing those red glasses at the beginning, it's only until after he takes his glasses off that he starts to go kill crazy.
Whole fucking thing, let him. It's not like it's gonna keep us up at night stuff.
Well, of course you know that. Free chicken glasses.
Fight.
Reincarnation way.
Oh God.
Yes, I believe we've all lived many times. So, what's next for the novel?
What's next for you?
Well, I'm gonna blow your fucking brains out. Wait, what? What the fuck, mate?
God, I love when he does the fucking redneck accent. God, I love it so much.
I think me and Nick are gonna get started on that.
Yeah, I got a soft spot for him. I don't
Yeah, he's starting to
like
wonder.
whiskey, guns, barbecues. What's not to love about them?
Come out to Kansas, man. Get your fucking visa. Get out of here. I'll teach you how to fucking speak English.
Well, I might have to sell my ass a few times to make some money to do that, but yeah.
I mean, listen. There's lots of whores out here in Topeka. It's not a problem, brother.
Yeah.
If my wife ever sees sense and discovers that I'm not the perfect husband, then I might consider that.
All right.
That's pretty fucked up.
But so far, she's insane. So why do you think she married me?
Time. Cut.
Cut. Hang on.
You're scum, Wine. Did it for the writings.
You don't give a shit about us or about anybody except yourself.
Damn.
That's why helicopters weren't deployed.
Damn.
The love beat the demon.
It's just that you're the last one, Wayne.
Damn.
This ain't about you, you egomaniac. God, I say that. I say that.
Kind of like you.
Today.
Is a statement.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure exactly what it's saying.
Jesus Christ.
You know, Frankenstein killed Dr. Frankenstein.
Of course he ran away.
Good. Come on. Have some dignity. I used to love saying that to Hajis right before we'd shoot him. I'd be like, come on, man. Have some fucking
Life is
dignity.
cruel. No one said it was going to be easy. The day you two killed your ass belong to us, to the public, to the media. That's how
Hey, he's right though.
Okay, just books, talk shows. We lay low, we jump up, we bob and weave, we get rid of them.
Damn, more foreshadowing. Oprah. Fucking Christ.
Wait. Don't Mickey Miller always leave somebody alive.
What got your camera?
We are your camera.
Damn. Cold-blooded.
Like a cool fucking joke played on him. I love it.
Jesus Christ. Fuck. Damn. All right. Jesus.
Get out.
All right.
Not since Alex Murphy.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah.
Hey, right, buddy. Oh, I know, definitely. If this was that 2024, shit.
Let's have
Fucking
sex on his
TikTok,
corpse.
Instagram reels and shit. Like,
Yeah. I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna miss him.
Oh.
Get anything off this? Oh my god.
He's
my God.
dead, Jim.
He's dead.
I like this because it just shows the shit goes on. Like, this is not the end all be all. There's more. There's always going to be more violence. There's always going to be more bullshit to put in the media. There's always going to be more.
There's always gonna be another killer and another death.
Yeah.
Lots of people said like, well, I guess that was Quentin's. Why I showed OJ.
Let's say, you know.
Yeah, we know you killed your wife, OJ.
No, he didn't. His son did.
Yeah.
No, he did that shit.
Oh, don't share titties.
Oh. But I was
There
thinking,
was
but
a
Quentin felt like
nipple getting licked.
Oliver Stone was being like, you know, they'll talk about the whole socio-political, but he's not wrong because yeah, it's just, you know, people move on. We've seen the past 2 years how many school shootings people just start getting numb to this shit, man. I've had friends say in the past year, it's like, oh, no school shooting, okay. It's like it hits them. It's like they hear it and like, oh, yeah, no school shooting.
We need to be desensitized as a society.
Yeah, it's basically South Park where it's like a school shooting happens. It's all right. Let's not kick up a fuss.
I love their little actual little kids photos.
You know, those horses.
Yeah, it's like a little contrast.
Pale
You
horse.
see their innocent cells with their murdering cells. I like
Boy.
it.
Yeah, so what a movie, guys! Holy shit, man! It's
Yeah.
like,
And they went off to
not-
have a happy family instead of getting
Good
gunned
movie.
down.
Not my favorite, but not my least favorite of what we'll do in
Now, I guess one of the big,
January.
I guess one of the big things too is Quentin had these two dying, and Oliver Stone said that he wanted
Yes.
it where the bad guys win.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
Yeah, because in the end they take the one guy, the shotgun and the one holding the two. I don't know, with Emmett, whatever the fuck his name is. I don't remember. The dude from Full Metal Jacket that shows up earlier. That's why he's foreshadowed in the beginning scene, is because he's the one that takes them out. Because he wants to have sex with Mallory, and then she gets pissed off, and then he winds up shotgunning both of them in the caravan or whatever.
yeah. I mean, it's like it's so because I mean, I could say when the mix was especially looking at it now that like it's so some of the acting is so over the fucking top. It's like it feels like satire. You know, it's
Well,
like,
the
I
whole
don't-
movie is satire, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. It's. I mean, that's the thing. But some people take it like this as being some kind of like, I don't know. It's like people take it as being like a very serious tone, but it's not. The tone's not serious in this.
I
film.
never saw it that way. I don't. I really.
Yeah.
It's a
Really?
borderline black comedy. Yeah, it is. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
a jet black comedy is the right word.
It's. I don't. Again, I think if this came out now, they would look at it the same way they looked at it. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or Inglourious Bastards. You know, which, by the way, it's extremely similar to. So again, Quentin, eat a dick, Quentin.
Yeah.
You're being a fucking
I
baby.
think that could be the problem is because this was 1994, 95. People,
94,
it was different.
1994.
Yeah, it was a different tone, different setting, different atmosphere. Now we've seen Mortal Kombat done 300 times. We've seen films like this done 300 times. So it's like at the time, I don't know, people didn't see this kind of violence like in a film like this, I guess.
I mean, I still say that having the word killer in the title is what screwed it over, because there's much more violent movies than
Yeah.
this.
I mean, do you think this film is like a good film? I mean, it's definitely I mean, look at it now.
I think it's a great film. Is it the best of the bunch that we're going to do this month? No, it's definitely not.
definitely next. It would be
to me,
fucking
that's
these
true
two.
romance.
These two would be fucking. They would be misgendered
Yeah.
at Starbucks. That's why they go on a killing spree. Plus, nowadays it would be fuck. They would be the
Damn,
victims too.
damn! Look at Blue coming out swinging. Good for you, buddy.
It would.
Um,
these two would be the fucking victims. They'd be misunderstood. We have to feel sorry for them because it'll be all about the patriarchy and the white man or something.
Damn, Jesus! Good Lord, Trump
Yeah.
supporter, calm down. I can only like you so much.
Made by Disney.
Just out of curiosity, for the ones that we're doing for this month, the 5-week month of January and Tino, what is you guys' favorite? Just out of curiosity,
True romance.
is that? What's yours, Enzo?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Enzo,
mean,
did
like
Enzo
they're
leave
saying,
the
man,
chat?
it's weird.
No.
Like, dude, it's
Oh,
like,
what is yours of the five Tarantino adjacent movies that we're doing this month? What's your
Probably-
favorite?
Probably From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
man. It's like, yeah, dude. So watching it again, it's like it's weird, man. This is.
I love how Blue is just ignoring this gambit of conversation. Is just
Yeah.
he's just completely just like on his one train of thought. Are you going to answer the question, or are you going to go on with whatever?
No,
superfluous thing you're talking
I'm with Enzo Dust Till Dawn because of what it is.
Okay.
It's so over the top. It's so fucking funny as hell and shit. You know, I love the movie.
Believe it or not, mine is Death Proof. I really like that movie.
Yeah.
God, I can watch that movie with a very close behind of From Dusk Till Dawn. I love
Yeah.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
No, I love Death Proof. I think I'll go From Dusk Till Dawn because of the comedy, because it's so over the fucking top, and
I like From Dusk Till Dawn just because it's this
Yeah.
split apart Grindhouse type movie before they even did Grindhouse, where it's just like you're watching a standard Quentin Tarantino crime movie that devolves into a vampire movie, which
Well,
is it's amazing.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was gonna say. So to everybody here and everybody chat. So like, okay, it's like technically this was a story by Quentin, but it's not Quentin's story. But then Quentin disowns it. But then watching it, it feels like a fucking Quentin movie, but it's definitely not a Quentin movie.
I agree.
It's a very. This is the weirdest thing we've done because like Quentin disowns it. He doesn't take credit for the film. He bashes the film. But after watching it again, it feels like a fucking Quentin film. So I'm like,
I 100% agree with you. I don't know if I agree with you that it's the weirdest thing we've done. But
well, in a sense, because it's like can you consider this a Quentin Tarantino film, considering how much it's been altered, but then he doesn't consider this part of his filmography?
Yeah,
that's why it's weird for, because
I don't know. I don't know, but I always think of it as a Quentin Tarantino film. It's hard to differentiate.
That's why I said it's the weirdest thing we've done, because I've never seen what's this like you said, The Shining. Is the Stanley Kubrick Shining a Stephen King film?
I think so.
No,
Yeah,
Stanley Kubrick.
Okay.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
That's why I feel like
I think of it more as a Stanley Kubrick movie than a Stephen King thing.
Yeah.
You're a pretty big Kubrick fan, though, aren't you?
Yes.
No, but like Enzo was saying, because the thing is, the Shining is such a deviation from the books. In fact, that Stephen King hated it so much that it would be considered a Kubrick film. It's kind of the same vein as this. This is not a Quentin film. I mean, and technically speaking, because considering Quentin fucking disowns this film, he even said, he's like, if you like my films, don't watch that shit. I don't support this movie. So technically, this is a Oliver Stone film.
Yeah, he has no right to say that. We can make our own fucking minds up.
Exactly.
But,
and you know what? As far as Stephen King, I used to be the biggest Stephen King defender. But since he's become a fucking Trump derangement syndrome liberal fucking whack job, I'm just like, you know what, dude? I'm sick of your shit.
It's one of those cliches, guys. My grandmother, God rest her
He had an
soul,
underage orgy.
she had every single Stephen King book, and my grandmother passed away 12 years ago. And if she would see what Stephen King became now, as a god,
well, I don't want to go off on a tangent, but like I've always been a big Stephen King defender because he's some of the first books that I was introduced to, and I love the way that he writes, and I've loved almost everything that he has written. But in the last like 5 to 10 years, the stuff that he has churned out, like you cannot read a book of his without him inserting a bunch of fucking anti-Republican, anti-Orange Man bad bullshit. It pulls you right out of the story, and you're just like, dude, are you serious right now with this bullshit? So yeah, it's bad, and I'm really surprised. And then as I've gotten older, it's really hard for me to defend that fucking child orgy in it.
Exactly. Why go in great detail? That's what I'm hearing from people who read the book. He goes into fucking he like anything that you could think of that would be disgusting. It's 10 times worse.
I can't go to a tangent, but I remember Gerald's Game came on Netflix, and I actually read Gerald's Game Inside Jail, and there was a very detailed chapter about the main character and her father, and we'll just I'm not going to say anything more than that, but there was a lot of
that though.
There was a lot.
Look at Dolores Claiborne.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of graphic detail about.
He has a shocking amount of child sex offenses in his books, like a shocking amount. Like I've read almost everything he's read or he's written. And there is a lot of that shit in his books.
But then you watch shit like Misery, man. Misery's a fucking great movie, great book.
No doubt. Misery, Dolores Claiborne, Shawshank Redemption, Green Mile. They're fantastic. They're amazing. The Shining, Carrie. I could go on and on. Like
so
amazing.
I mean, retrospect. So said I did like this film a lot now for what it is, but it's definitely like it's one of the films where, watching this film as a teenager versus like, in your 40s, it's like you can see how like we said, Wes, Tommy Lee Jones, some of the acting even
Yeah.
Robert Downey. It's so fucking over the top that like you can't take this shit
Excuse me.
seriously. But the fact that
No.
you know,
Yeah.
people had to actually have lawsuits because of like the aftermath of this film, like
Uh-huh.
yeah, but I guess maybe because we've been around so long that I guess it's hard to look at a film back in 1994 with 2024 eyes. So
Yeah.
it's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but I can never see like, you know, you can't blame a movie for the fact that you're a piece of shit, you know, and that's why
Right.
eventually all the lawsuits did get thrown out because yeah, they're all like, you can't fucking sue Oliver Stone because you're a shitty parent and your kids made
Exactly.
homemade pipe bombs and fucking blew up a school. Come on, like
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Exactly.
knew someone who
Sounds
hated
fault.
this movie, and he was a fucking piece of shit as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's the controversy. And it's scary to say. We talked about this now. It's like, oh, now with 2024, how many more controversial films will get made because of it? Because the hyper violence, like,
Do you guys want to address Nix's
oh,
question
sorry,
before we
buddy,
shut
this
it
thing popped
down?
up.
Oh, yeah.
Before we shut it down, anyway.
Shit,
Yeah.
sorry. What'd you say, buddy? Quick question for panel. At what point can you can't separate the art from the artist? What's your tipping point? That's hard. I think for me, like, and I'll let everyone else answer, but for me, I don't care how much, like, you know, how awful you are. Like Bill Cosby, I can still go back and listen to old Bill Cosby albums. Kevin Spacey, I love House of Cards.
Damn, good point.
You know, it's like, because you have to some point, like people would say, like musicians, Michael Jackson, whether he was guilty or not guilty, the man made legendary songs. You can't debate that.
Okay.
But I respect somebody who said, listen, Chris, I can't go back and watch a movie, listen to a song after this person was convicted for some heinous shit. I get it, but like, you know, it's like it's hard to like, you know, if somebody made a kick-ass video game, I wouldn't care how awful a person you are. If I'm enjoying the video game or if I'm enjoying the movie, it's like at that time, you know, it's like people said this with Conan, a friend of mine. I found out that Robert, was it Lee Howard? He was a huge racist and hated black people. And a lot of black people like Conan. So it's like imagine being a black person and like knowing that the author of your favorite character hated your fucking guts.
So
It's
you
like,
kind of separate the art from the artist type thing.
I can because even Stan Lee said, guys, and that was a famous quote. He goes, at some point we all get somewhat political. It's a subconscious thing. But Stan Lee even said that, you know, I keep my politics out of my characters. A little bit bleeds into there, but it's not about what I want. It's about what Spider-Man wants or Dr. Doom wants or Magneto wants. But it's impossible to be 100% unbiased. But yeah, Stan Lee, I think he would have been a major liberal, but you would never know that looking at his comic book characters.
Sure.
Yeah.
What about you, Enzo? What do you think?
I mean, honestly, it's like once the drama starts personally affecting me, sure, but I mean, no, I don't care. I assume everyone in Hollywood is a fucking horrible, awful shithead.
Yeah, I side with Enzo on that. I just assume they're all fucking weirdos and fuckbags. With a notable except, like, there's like, I think it's more like which ones do I think are actually cool people. It's so funny because if you'd have asked me I'd say 5 years ago, if you'd have asked me who, like, you know, you're like, hey, which celebrity would you most like to meet? I probably would have said Stephen King, just because I read so much of his stuff and because I like to write myself, and I just would like to just to talk to him and just to meet him. But now I wouldn't even want to be in the same fucking state as him. But like guys like Denzel Washington, I can't even imagine him being a bad person. He just seems like, and you know, watching you know, clips of him and things that he said, I can't find a fault with somebody like him. I can't find a fault with somebody like Keanu Reeves, who is, you know, understandably, he's a horrible actor, but he's in great movies and he is I think he's a great person. I can't think of a bad thing about like Keanu Reeves. So stuff like that, you know, I definitely think that if the person is corrupting their art, I like Stephen King is doing, I think that you have to kind of tie it off and just say, nah. Or if it's somebody is like so like really, really bad piece of shit, I don't think Kevin Spacey is a piece of shit for hitting on dudes. I don't think and I don't think that Joss Whedon should have been canceled just for being an asshole. As far as that goes. But if you were like doing stuff with children, like Tom Hanks was and shit like that. Like, you know, I think, yeah, I'm gonna have a really hard time with stuff like that. But then again, I'm not a reasonable person. Like, you know, I've said in other streams, like that one female actress who everybody likes and I can't stand. I have no reason to dislike her, but the mom from The Sixth Sense and Hereditary.
Oh, Tony Collette.
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
no reason to dislike Toni Collette except I just don't like her face. I don't like as soon as she I can't even look at her and take her seriously.
Yeah.
Like I have no explanation for that. It's totally my own personal opinion.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And then like somebody like Kevin Spacey, who I'm sure he was inappropriate with younger dudes, but they were younger than him, but they weren't underage.
Yeah.
So he was just like a douchebag who was like, "Hey, listen, I think you're hot. I want to bang you. I want you to bang me, whatever." And is that inappropriate? Absolutely. But I don't think that's wrong. I don't think that's illegal. I think that's just how the game is played in Hollywood. And that, you know, shit like it was Joss Whedon kind of a dick. I guarantee you he's a dickhead in real life.
Yeah.
But is he also a great director and writer? Yes, he is. So
100%, yeah.
But now if you take somebody like Roman Polanski or Woody Allen who had sex with underage kids, no, that's not excusable. I'm not excusing that. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Fucking married his stepdaughter as well, who he's raised her.
Yeah.
She was fucking free.
Yeah, that's disgusting, and I'm sorry. If you cross that line, I can't. I'm sorry, I just can't. I can't with you.
Any thoughts, Luke, on it?
I can't even.
It is
I
mostly
literally can't even.
I literally can't even.
It's when they have like a really, really bad agenda and like Enzo said, when it corrupts their art.
Yeah.
If they are out to entertain me, then I don't want anything to fucking do with them.
That's why we're seeing more and more. We're seeing certain actors, like we mentioned Jennifer Lawrence. Since she said her stupid shit, she got off social media. Recently this year, guys.
She is. Listen, whoever her publicist is, or whoever it is that's in charge of her, like they are doing a good job.
Yes.
Because they were like, listen, you fucked up with the Harvey Weinstein thing. You were all up on Harvey Weinstein's dick and didn't really apologize for that. You kind of flew under the radar, and everybody noticed that you were getting shitty movies after he went in the joint. And then you went and popped off and said some stupid shit. You got to dial that shit back, honey. You got to really seriously like play up to the fact that you're funny and charming. And that's what she's been doing.
No, she used to be, because she used to be when she first started. I kind of crushed on her for it.
Well, I recently told Lord Toxic and Luke, because I know Enzo's not watching it, but like with we're about to finish Reacher soon, but Alan Richardson.
Why did you have to bring that up? Why did you bring that up?
Thank God he
really
canceled. He turned off his Twitter. He turned off his Instagram. Honestly, good, because
What happened?
He's very, of course, as usual. He's anti-gun. He's anti-Trump. He's basically, he's the total opposite.
The guy who plays Reacher.
Yes, he's
like a Nick Swardson.
He's the very opposite of Reacher.
That's how he got the part, probably.
But he makes a fantastic Reacher. So it's like that's the problem. Is like just look at the artist, not the art, please. Because if you think that, you're thinking yourself, oh my God, Alan Richardson, this guy's Reacher in real life. He's not by any means, but he plays a fantastic. He plays a fantastic, like you said.
Or, I'm sorry, Nick Offerman playing Ron Swanson.
People love Ron Swanson. Like my sister, she loves.
I actually knew what you meant before you explained it, but you're right.
Yeah, that's funny. I said Nick Swardson. That's totally.
You said Nick Swardson. I feel like Nick Swardson's probably.
When they go full zag, like Nick's has got it bag on. I mean, look at Alec Baldwin. He's a fucking piece of shit, but Betty Rock is fucking hilarious.
He's done some fantastic roles, though.
I know. Betty Rock is fucking hilarious. I love it.
The Getaway is still one of my favorite movies. One of the best.
Never go full Ziegler.
That's what we said next. I mean, that's a long version, but I mean, I would never see anybody say, Chris, I can't watch a certain film anymore or read a certain comic because of this person. But like, I always say OJ, whether he's guilty or not guilty, the bottom line is you can't deny. But when NFL would say we have to start taking his stats down, whether he was guilty or not guilty, you can't deny the guys what his accomplishments were.
I mean, I actually like OJ better because he's guilty. Because listen, this bitch was getting $10,000 a month in fucking alimony and child support.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, he ain't scored a touchdown in 20 something years, and you're fucking getting 10 grand off of him a month. Yeah, and you're banging some other dude living in his house, driving around in his car. Yeah, good for you.
His son
good
killed
for
her,
OJ.
and he OJ's
They're gonna make
covering
me
and making
part
it
of the
seem like he
wedding.
got
Yeah.
away with murder. So
Well,
that way
even
nobody
like I said,
suspects
even-
that his
even-
teenage son actually did it.
Even the fucking drinker said it. James Cameron. I've not heard a single good thing about James Cameron. But look at Terminator 2, Aliens.
Yeah.
Look at True Lies. Look at The Abyss. He may be a piece of shit, but like,
He's not
goddamn,
a
look
piece of
at-
shit. He's just
Yeah.
an asshole. He's not
I
like a
think-
fucking
Yeah.
pederast.
Can I go out on a limb and just give a hot take and say that in order to be a great writer director, you have to be an asshole. I don't
Yeah.
think you can be a nice. Who the fuck is going to listen to a nice guy? I think you
You
have
can
to
make
be
some
an
decent
asshole.
films. You can make some
Nice
decent
guys
films
are
being a nice
whack.
guy. You
Wasn't
can't make
Stanley
excellent
Kubrick-
films.
Didn't Stanley Kubrick make fucking what's her name
Yes,
cry
he's
during The
insane.
Shining?
Yeah, if you want to make great
Yeah.
films, you have to be kind of an asshole. If you want to make decent films, you can be a good guy,
Listen.
a nice, fun guy.
I'm an asshole, and I was a great fucking
Well-
surgeon. I was an amazing. Listen, my people, all the people that I trained came home alive. Every
Yeah.
single one of them. I've had 3 or
Except
4
the
different
ones you killed
soldiers.
personally.
Yeah, not the people that I trained that worked
Yeah.
for me.
Well,
Nobody kills my men but me.
Exactly. I've had guys come back with fucking Purple Hearts. I've had one guy that got awarded the fucking Medal of Valor. Okay, so listen, I'm a fucking asshole. I'm a piece
Hey.
of shit, but
Well-
I'm good at what I do.
I think my final two example would be that with Zack Snyder. I mean, to his credit, he gets universally praised by cast and crew and everybody, but he keeps making shit film after shit film. Michael Bay, I've not heard a good thing about Michael Bay, but look at his box office results. The guy's made like
Yeah.
$6 billion, and Michael Bay be a prick. Michael Bay could be a prick, but like the guy's made $7 billion in fucking Transformers films. So, hey man,
The guy's only made a couple of great films. To be honest.
but-
The
but
Rock
the
is definitely still his back.
yeah, but the box office don't lie, man.
You think
Yeah.
The Rock is better than Transformers?
Yes, I like. I like
Really?
the Transformers.
Mm.
I like
Yeah.
That's
Transformers.
a
as well.
hot take. That's a hot
That would
take.
be a good
Yeah.
screen.
No,
yeah.
I agree with Luke. I agree with Luke.
Yeah.
I like The Rock a lot.
I like Transformers. It's-
The first
The Rock
Transformers
has
is
a bit more
decent, all
substance.
things
The
considering.
first Transformers is really fucking amazing. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah, I
lie.
liked it.
Like
Yeah,
I
it's
was
a
on
good
I was
project.
on the edge of my seat for Transformers, the first one.
It's definitely
I'm
the
not
best
gonna
one.
lie.
Prime.
I just
That
feel like
shit
The
was-
Rock had more substance despite it's Michael Bayisms.
You met
Yeah,
Adrian Brody?
Good to
Did you
know.
have sex with him? Did you sleep with him? If you
It was-
slept, listen, no judgment, Jill. If you slept with him, that's awesome because then that means
Speaking
that
of,
I slept with Adrian Brody in a way. Like I'm like Eskimo Brothers with
as
Adrian
we said,
Brody.
eventually we're damn sure going to put Predators on a rewatch list because I like.
Oh,
Predators.
that's a good fucking.
I like-
That's
no,
a good
I like
fucking
Predators.
It's
movie.
good.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is. I
That
love
is a
it.
good fucking movie.
I agree, guys.
I
All right.
don't understand the hatred for that movie. That is such a good movie.
Yeah. No, but thanks everybody for watching. I know we got a little bit late, but obviously
Yeah,
some things
sorry
up.
about that.
No, but
Yeah.
no, it was fun doing some
Blame
trivia.
Gord King and all
Nah.
the movies made in the 70s.
No, I love. We all love
yeah,
Gord King. Gord
yeah.
King's fucking great.
I'm glad
actually.
that said Gord King's there. Obviously, Lance, but I mean, for Lance, for me, this is 2:00 in the morning. Lance is like what his 5-6 a.m. So the guy's tired.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, we're sorry for you guys
Nah,
across the pond. We
You're
really
welcome,
abuse
dudes.
you guys.
What's on next week? I forgot already.
I'd have to get up and look at my calendar.
God.
Do you want
We
me to
got
get up and go look?
I've got
Go
you.
look?
Ask Enzo. He
it's
knows
either-
this shit.
It's either Death Proof or
Oh, give me a second. I'll tell you.
God
Where's
damn
Death-
it. Damn it, Joe, you keep me on here.
Jackie Brown was one of them, wasn't it?
No, we
No,
did Death.
I don't
Death
think
Proof.
so.
No,
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 Jackie
no,
Brown.
Brown is fucking underrated in my
No,
Uh,
no, it's not
Yeah,
Jackie Brown.
no, it's Death Proof. It's Death Proof next week.
Nice.
And then
yeah.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yes.
All right, guys. So next
And
week
we end the month with True Romance. That's not on accident. It's because it leads us into cuffing season month
Yeah.
in February.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you next week.
Oh.
Damn.